is the kind of cat or creature, if you want to call him animal, he does not like other animals.
If you want to call him an animal, did he really just say that, bro? Did you hear that? What the fuck?
Does not like other animals.
He's like, I don't know what you call Jasper, a homunculi. He literally talks like an alien, like he's some alien that's wearing a skin suit, bro, talking about the things he interacts with on the planet Earth. You know, I have this four-legged thing with whiskers. Some call it a creature, an animal. That's how he's. Whoa, bro! It's gotten worse. It's gotten worse, like the alien mushmouth talk he does.
Jasper is the kind of cat or creature, if you want to call him animal, he does not like other
cat or creature, or if you want to call him animal. He's all three of those things, Phil. Just pick one. Like, you just pick one descriptor. You literally said all the things Jasper is, dude. He's acting like, oh, you can just pick one or the other. Like, it's weird. It's a weird way to communicate with other human beings, bro. You just say, like, my fucking cat, bro.
Animal. He actually legit doesn't like them. If he sees one, he freaks out. So... he probably wouldn't like to be befriended by another cat. You know what I'm saying? And Mises just did a $2 super chat. Says, can we get Coffee Brand Coffee on DSP Tries It? It's funny because people asked me about that in the past, and I was like, how would that be a good DSP Tries It? I'm just tasting a cup of coffee. There's not much to it, right? There's not much to show off or anything. By the way, apparently the leaderboard broke because 2 of you super chatted.
But it'll charge you $100 for him to take a shot of alcohol. I'm just saying, bro. You see how he is, bro? When he doesn't want to do something, he can easily just justify not doing it. But, oh, bro, he wants to get a couple bucks from you. It's some easy shit. Hey, I can't do a DSP tries to taste coffee. Give me $100. I'll take a shot of some liquor. Fucking this guy, bro.
And even though your super chats went, I'm actually interested in seeing it now.
Uncle, bro.
When it is available for on-demand viewing, I'll probably rent it. Flatman B, how are you tonight? Thank you for $2. And he says, "What's up, everyone? Jesus bless you." Thank you. He'll be right back. Thank you, Flatman, for 2. Appreciate you guys' early support of the React. Thank you. Got about roughly 10 more minutes. We'll build up more attendance before we begin, and then we'll react for about 2 hours.
Yo, where did he go? What the fuck? That was crazy. It's like, just make the content, bro. Fuck.
What's up, SD Chargers? How are you? He says he hasn't been here since a RimWorld stream.
Oh,
yeah,
bro, it must be this game.
We took a break from RimWorld. We're going to go back to it later this year. I'm sure we will.
It's not fucking up. I probably have to turn it from this to window, right? Or borderless. There we go. That should fix it, I think.
Let's see. Am I against seeing a movie in theaters? It would take a lot to get me to go back to a movie theater at this point. Like, it would have to be a movie that's confirmed to be great, that I know I'm going to like. I don't know. Like, I just don't see the point when I can easily watch a movie at home with great visuals, decent sound, and I pay, a few bucks to do it rather than having to actually go.
I don't even disagree with Phil.
Amounts of money for
this isn't even like a stupid fucking team, bro.
All these idiots, not being quiet and not paying attention to the movie and ruining the experience that you just paid a bunch of money for. I just don't see the point. You know what I mean? I really don't.
I'm the same way.
See why I would want to go to the theater. Unless it's a giant blockbuster movie I actually want to see, and there hasn't been one in quite some time. Katarina, thank you for $1 super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Can we see the Mega Man animation again? What do you mean? The one on the frame? It'll play randomly by itself. Oh, wait, no, it's not, because now I'm doing my current games animations. Do you want me to go back to the classic animations? Because I have 3 sets. One for the podcast, one that's classic gaming, and one that's the current games I'm playing. Would you like the classic animations back? Okay. Plus, that's the one that has the Dunsfelter emote in it now. That's right. Okay. Well, there you go. What's the last movie I watched? Well, Mozzie, you asked. You get your answer. Exit 8. I just watched the Exit 8 movie, and if you remember, we played Exit 8 back, what was it, in the fall? And they made a movie of it, and the movie is very good. The movie is very entertaining. I actually really liked it, and the thing is, I don't really want to spoil it, because it's different from the game, but the same as well. Basically, they took the idea of the game and completely expanded upon it without ever ruining the game. And I think that the Exit 8 movie is incredibly well done and entertaining. I really liked it. SD Charger says he got quoted $16,000 for a new central air conditioner. Now I get why you wouldn't want to get one installed. Oh, no, I want to get one installed. I just don't have $16,000 available lying around right now. You know what I mean? Now, let me ask you this, SD Chargers. Was that quote including completely redoing all the ductwork in your house so it would work? Because that's also what I need done. I'm not only just buying the central air unit, I have to redo all the ducts in my house to properly distribute and capture the air so that it would stay cold. Because I was told my house was not built for central air, so I'd have to do that extra step on top. And that's what's kind of the killing thing for it.
Every summer, I'm sitting here in 110-degree heat. And I always have to, every time, even when I don't want to. I'm all semi-retired and shit. And somehow I catch a Phil bitching about the weather getting hot complaint, bro. Oh my fucking God, kill me.
Me, it would probably be 20, 30 grand.
I'm never going to escape it.
Which sucks. Lambo Calrissian, 500 kicks. He says DSP
Who that be? Is that Ames? Yo, oh, dude, I'm trying not to say the N-word too much, but you are my N-word. My N-word, bro. Thanks for being a member for 32 motherfucking months. My motherfucking day one. Ames my boy, bro.
The king who cared. Well, there you go. Thank you to Lambo.
I see you, dude.
Appreciate that.
We need to hang out sometime, for real.
Thanks for 500 kicks. That's $5 of support tonight. Thank you. Thank you. I also have received a $5 tip. Oh, okay. Someone is saying that someone is a troll and get rid of them. You got it. Thank you for the anonymous $5 tip. Here you go. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. And thanks for the heads up. Suki also just did 100 kicks. Thank you to Suki. So we got the $5 anonymous tip, and then Suki with the 100 kicks. Thank you guys for that. Thank you, thank you. Wow, SE Charger says, no, that's just replacing the existing old central air unit. Ductwork would have been, yeah, see? Crazy, huh? It's very expensive. So, something that I might eventually do. But the thing is, too, you have to understand how significant that work would be. That would put me out. Like, they'd have to be digging in my walls, so I can't work. Like, the days that they would be doing that, I literally lose work. So that's another consideration, too, you know? Stepdad.
It's always adorable how Phil calls what he does work, you know?
Thank you so much for our first
He's
gifted sub
in
of the
chair.
night.
Like, bro.
Let's get that.
Bro, he doesn't even edit his own videos, like, at all. Come on, dude. He doesn't even care to learn.
On the leaderboard. Thank you so much, Stepdad.
Oh, worked so hard. He's always been like that, though. Yeah.
Very much appreciated. Roy, you are welcome. It's there, huh? He's thanking me for putting the fan art up on the waiting screen, and he thinks it looks awesome. Thank you for it. I appreciate it. Thank you for telling me, because I didn't know that I hadn't gotten it. And also, I didn't even know that people had been sending me messages on X for the last month because X changed the way that messages are sorted. So I saw no actual DMs on X for a month. Here I am thinking, oh, I guess, nothing's going on. No, I have a million X DMs that I've never looked at. So I guess I'll have to go through those at some point later this week because obviously I'm not going to have time now, but that's pretty crazy. Oh, really? SD Charger saying it would be a fast job. The ductwork too, though? See, that's what I would be worried about, the ductwork. They'd have to rip all the old ducts out of my walls, get in the walls, put in new ducts, then install the AC, then test it, Sewer Rat, how are you? Look at that dancing Sewer Rat over on Kick. How you doing, man? Nice rat jam. Rebel Yeller says there's more LTG Sora slop. Would I react to it? Ugh. Here's what I want to do. Let's get through this react today, and if it goes well tonight, we'll finish it Thursday night. When that ends, we can decide, is this something you guys are enjoying? Is there projects you want to see me react to? I'm sure there's tons of crap out there. We used to do this regularly. I used to do a major show of this once a week, and we canceled the show when the interest was gone. So it might simply be...
Phil be making me want to fall in the memory hole. Like, bro, we used to watch all those shits, too. It was every Saturday, right? DSP reacts. Oh, my God, bro.
Finding the right things to react.
Dude, I made myself almost go mentally insane. Why? Watching all the hours of Phil I used to. Holy
but
shit.
I feel like if we do it too often, no one's going to care. It's not going to feel
DSP
special if I'm doing it all
on,
the time.
bro. The tracker
right?
slept on that shit.
Let's try to figure this out.
That was like money on the table back then, bro.
Let's try to figure this out together. I'm sorry. Did I say your name was Suki? It's Suku. I'm sorry, Suku. I misread your name. I know your name is Suku. I don't know why I said that. My fault. Thanks for the super chat. Or for the kicks. Yes, it is. Oh, no, not him again. The fan art was there. I saw it. I literally saw it. It's there. It's between the earlier slides. I think it's like remember it says like 18 years of DSP or whatever. It's right around there. I saw it in there. It is. The problem is it's hard to see because I have so many slides that it's in there with a ton. But it did play. I got yours and I got Roy's, so no worries there. I appreciate both of you submitting the fan art. Mozzie says maybe put together a poll of popular stories to react to and everyone would vote. Well, this is the thing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you guys want me to react to. Obviously, this is considered a drama react. Do you want more of this? Do you want me to react to different topics?
Nobody wants to shit at all.
Long
Not
form
even
stories.
Me.
The visual novel is a humongous thing right now on YouTube to react to. People love visual novels. So I could react to something like that.
Visual novels?
Not visual
bro?
novel, excuse me. Video essay is what I meant to say. Video essay, not visual novel. The video essay is a humongous thing on YouTube that everyone's making, and they're very popular. Maybe you want to see me react to those.
Not really.
You let me know. All right, but let's get through this week. Again, let's see.
Bro, and he's acting like he has a whole brand new audience of people and shit. It's like, no, he's already reacted to fucking goddamn documentaries and motherfucking essays and all YouTube shit. He has, bro.
If tonight goes well,
if
Thursday goes well, if it does, if people want more, I'm willing to give you more, but I need to know what people want. Okay, it's just about time to start, guys. So get ready because we're going to begin in a moment. Grab a drink, snack. If you need to go pee right now, go use the restroom because I'm going to get set up here and we're going to begin, okay? All right.
Oh my God, bro. Really? Let me get a snack. Let me go get a snack. Let me go pee-pee. And then we'll start the movies. Like a little 5-year-old. Dude, he's like my son. Literally, bro. I go to the movies with him. We get into the movie. Every fucking time I look him in the eye. And I'm like, all right, son. Do you want to get a snack? Do you need to go poo-poo or pee-pee? You need to use the bathroom, bro, before the movie starts? No, Dad, I'm fine. Shit. It's like he's like a little kid. It's kind of adorable.
People off. He would get into arguments with certain people. He would completely basically kind of almost stalk and haze people like Brie Larson to get that rage bait going. He would get into arguments
Oh my
on social
god.
media.
I'm gonna try not to pause too much like I did, like, last time, like I usually do. But I have to say it, every single fucking thing Phil says like about the quartering, he has done on a micro or bigger scale than him at any point in the fucking quartering's history. Okay, I don't give a shit. It pisses me off and it makes me want to choke Phil with my bare fucking hands in a video game. And I hate him. I hate him for trying to react to this shit. Like, he thinks he's one of us. Like, he's a normal person. They ain't sat here and fucking schemed and meandered on the internet and shit like that. Like, fuck this motherfucker, bro. Oh.
This one guy actually, like,
I had
hit
to
him
just get it
in real
out.
life as a result, right?
Get it out now.
To this overworked situation where it's like, he's not just satisfied doing one thing, he wants to do the next and the next. So here's the next Kickstarter, the next GoFundMe, the next Patreon project, the next is pledge to this, give me money for this, give me money for this. And he would always get all the money, and then he would have to do the projects, and then next thing you know, the guy's massively overworked. Now, the other thing is, he's mentioning he's a millionaire, he's got planes. He has planes, okay? If you have a plane, you would hope that you're doing enough things that, you can support it and that you're not completely killing yourself to have a plane, but apparently he is. Like, he's just constantly on the internet running projects, grifting to make money for them, and now he's basically affluent, but he's killing himself doing it. And that was 2022, okay? All right, ready? Continuing on, the Joon the King documentary, from where we left off. I don't know what this is going to be, but I remember we paused here, so let's see.
Been 3 years since Jeremy initially told the Walmart story, yet
Okay.
it was still in circulation.
The Walmart piss story, if you remember correctly.
Now evolving to where creators were breaking down his choices in depth with diagrams to prove the inefficiency in his choices. In April, there was yet another Twitter rant on the topic of balding and soiling himself. In the midst of this mockery, Jeremy was making plans to create something that could sustain him outside of YouTube. With a history of failed websites, he was investing into something material. He was investing into the coffee brand Coffee, a
Oh, wow. This is funny, because people were saying, this is what we're going to get into tonight. It's literally where we are. Wow. So I've heard about this so many times. People have come into my chat and said, did you ever try Coffee brand coffee? Would you try Coffee brand coffee? What do you think of Coffee brand coffee? I'm like, what the hell is Coffee brand coffee? What are you talking about? And then people would say, oh, that's TheQuartering's coffee that he sells online. I'm like, I don't know if I would get it. Does he even sell K-cups? And the thing is, do I drink coffee? Yes, I do. I do. I usually have 2 cups of coffee a day, sometimes 3. Depends on the day. I love coffee. I drink it black. I don't necessarily drink the coffee for its flavor. I drink it for its effects. So could I review Coffee brand coffee? I mean, yeah, I could buy a box of it, I guess, if he does K-cups, and I could drink them and tell you what I think. But I would never do like a DSP tries it taste testing episode. I think that would be incredibly boring. Me here sipping coffees and telling you what's better or worse. I think that would be stupid. So that's why I've never done it. Okay.
creation. Coffee brand coffee was formally announced in a video titled "My Coffee Company is Under Attack." Jeremy clarifies in the video that
hold on. I just realized the volume's way too loud. Let me fix that. Okay.
the title was clickbait and a marketing ploy to
That's better. Okay.
bring attention to his newest project. Jeremy would heavily promote this coffee, to the point that there are, at this moment, approximately 1,000 videos on his channel talking about or mentioning Coffee brand coffee by name.
So basically, he plugged it in every video moving forward. I mean, if you were to start your own actual company, right, of something like this, obviously, if you already have another thing that's successful, you would probably want to have that cross over. You know what I think? I think I would. Why not? I have the avenue to advertise it. This is probably going to be my customer base. So, makes sense to me. You know what I mean? It makes sense to me. But I guess a lot of people have issue with it, thinking it's another grift, right?
June 8th, infamous political commentator Tim Pool was swatted. Jeremy viewed this as an opportunity for promotion. He spent $100 in chat tying the high stress of his swatting.
This is a high-stress moment, likely a great moment to brew up a delicious cup of Coffee brand coffee. If the stress is getting you, perhaps one of our new teas will calm you. maybe a velvety cup of coffee brand coffee cocoa. Man, now here's the thing. What a double-edged thing this is, right? You're getting swatted, all right? Now, when I got swatted in 2015, it was scary.
He didn't get
Because
swatted,
at that point,
bro. He didn't get swatted. I hate that I have to reiterate DSP lore like this, but Phil wants to act like everyone forgets and all this shit. But no, he didn't get swatted, okay? Like, some fucking dumbass called in a wellness check on him. And your normie, your average person has never had interaction with the cops. I totally get you probably maybe being like, oh, it's the same thing. No, it isn't, bro. Like a wellness check, like a cop, one cop, maybe two, go to your house, knock on your door, like all polite. They don't bang on it, and they just knock on the door and they're like, hey, just we got a call that so and so probably isn't doing well, and could we check the house and could we see if so and so's here? And they walk in your house, bro, and they check shit real quick, and they fucking see if the person's there that's there. They ain't killed themselves or whatever. And they're all right, bye, have a nice day. And that's what happened to Phil. A swatting, bro, is like someone calling the cops and going like, Joe Murray's holding his son and wife hostage. And, oh my God, he sounds like he has a gun. And then, like, a bunch of fucking SWAT and police come and they load it with the blickies, bro, and the fucking goddamn cannons and shit. Like, they ready with the shit to blow a motherfucking nigga away. The smithereens and atoms and shit, bro. You know what I mean? They're ready for a tactical response. There's a difference. Phil never, ever, ever has been swatted. Ever, bro. He got a wellness check. That still isn't cool, and I don't condone it, because that shit is gay as fuck, and you're still, like, fiddling and fucking with police resources that could be going towards shit that's actually going on. You know what I mean? I don't condone that shit. But he did not have some extreme shit happen to him. He wants to act like he's like everybody else that's probably been actually swatted. Phil ain't no fucking victim, bro.
Law
Shit.
enforcement didn't even really understand what a swatting was.
I've always said this too. Phil's detractors, including me, are probably the nicest motherfuckers on the internet. It doesn't matter. It don't matter how mean you think I am and certain people are, bro. His detractors and shit literally wear kid gloves with him, okay? Especially post SOK. Nobody really fucks with Phil and tries to fiddle and fuck with him like that, except for fucking poop eating duty. That nigga eats his own feces, though, you know? In real
Luckily,
life.
when I moved here in 2014, I had called my local police department to let them know this could possibly happen, and then a year later it did. So they were kind of prepared. They already had it on record that this could happen. So when they came to check out the situation, they didn't necessarily say, okay, oh my God, this is so serious. They were prepared, but they were like, it's probably fake.
You see? Right? You see how he's trying to recontextualize what happened, and he's trying to shift and fiddle with things so it sounds like something that didn't. Dude, this is what happened. A dumbass troll did a wellness check on him, and that's what happened. The cops fucking They did it on stream. I don't have the clip, but it was on his stream. They popped in, and there's like, oh, he has a bunch of gamer shit, and they popped out, bro. They didn't even have no ARs and vests and shit on them, bro. Man,
other people have been swatted
He's
since
so
obviously in the last 11
man.
years. It's become a more common thing. It shouldn't be. It's heinous. Someone is literally trying to hurt you because there is a chance that law enforcement may accidentally think something's going on and actually take action. And now that's heinous for them, for you, for everyone involved. It should never happen. This is not a prank. It's not a joke, okay? So imagine you're being swatted. Now, you got to take the situation utterly seriously. This is not a joke. And while you're being swatted and, you know...
I like how you had to make it about him for a second, though. I remember when I was swatted, and then it's like, I have to pause to go like, he wasn't swatted. He's lying. We're watching a liar sit here and talk about another liar. This shit is fucking annoying, bro. It's annoying. God, Jesus Christ, give us strength.
Evacuating your recording space. Someone sends you $100 and is advertising their product on your stream. Now, on the one hand, you could say that's incredibly heinous. He's taking advantage because everyone's now going to tune into Tim Pool's stream to see this guy get swatted because it's happening live. So this is insane advertisement right now. But you could also argue, well, he sent him $100. So basically, he paid for the ad read. He paid for the product placement. But here's the problem. I think he didn't ask for it. He didn't check with Tim Pool and be like, hey, is it okay if I send you $100 and I advertise my coffee with you? Because maybe Tim Pool doesn't like advertisement on his streams. I don't want anyone advertising their products or streams on my stream. It's against my rules. It always has been. I don't care if you pay me. I'm not going to do it anyway. Okay? So in this case, this is kind of messed up because you could say he's taking advantage of a serious situation that could be really bad for the person involved to advertise his product. And his justification is probably, well, I paid him. Yeah, but he didn't say it was okay. And you're taking advantage of a heinous situation, right? Like, now, because you know what's going to happen. People are going to say, oh, the quartering swatted him. Because the quartering swatted the guy. Now he puts his ad on there. Now everyone sees it. Tens of thousands of people that normally wouldn't have seen it, right? It's dumb. It's just not very smart to do.
Of the stress-relieving teas or cocos he offers. Jeremy was also swatted later that night. As for the donation,
Now, why do you think he was swatted later that night?
on Twitter, Pimp Master Yoda 1 made a comment in jest, asking if Jeremy gave the officers free coffee. Jeremy was none too pleased, citing the aggression and or lack of critical thinking of the police officer.
So wait, listen to this. No, here's why. I supposedly murdered my wife. The cops were sitting in my driveway when dispatch called me. My fucking wife answered the phone. They should have stood down at that moment, not handcuffed me and make me lay in the wet grass and scared the shit out of my wife. So that, I mean, here's the truth. I wonder if this is the first time he's ever been swatted, which maybe it is. Did he warn his local law enforcement that something like this was becoming more rampant on the internet and it could happen? At the moment I moved out here to Washington State in 2014, I called my local PD and I told them, I'm a streamer. This is starting to happen more increasingly. I think it may happen to me. I want you to know this is going to be likely a prank, even though it shouldn't be. And then when they got the call, yes, they came in with all the people and the SWAT team, but they actually kind of expected it to be fake. And they were careful, but they treated it as such. They didn't cuff me. They didn't throw me to the ground or anything like that. They just asked myself and my ex to leave, and they just stood next to us in the street, checked the house, said, okay, it's all nonsense, and they just rolled out and left. It wasn't even like
check.
It was a 5-minute conversation with them.
About to fucking die. Ah!
Shut up, bitch!
I know. What did I just tell you, motherfuckers, bro? What did I tell you just happened? What did I say happened, bro? I like that Phil's at least doing the work for me. I don't have to dig up old clips. But I'm trying to tell you, if anyone knows what the cops do, it's old criminal Chill Murray, bro. Like, Phil ain't get swatted. It was a dumbass 5-minute wellness check, bro.
Okay, do you know anyone who would have done this? I have trolls all over the world. I have no idea who did it. Okay, that's all we can do. Bye. And that was it.
Phil,
that was the end
me
of it.
right.
So this, to me, sounds like his local PD had no idea this kind of thing ever happens. They didn't, you know what I'm saying? This was what, 2022?
Like, you really think the cops are that fucking retarded, bro? Like, I know, hey, cops could be stupid, but they ain't that stupid. They know a lot of things. Like, bro, go watch those murder investigation videos. I like how they'll sit a motherfucker down. You know what I mean? And ask all these questions and shit, and then it'll freeze. Detective Chill Murray, though, had the evidence of the fingerprints on the gun the whole time. So you begin to ask about the gun. And then the cops always fucking pin you. That's why you always ask for a lawyer. You don't know what the cops get. And they legally could fucking just lie to you what they have and don't have against you, dude. Like, Phil don't know how the game is. He doesn't. And just like the cops do, he expects you to be as ignorant as everybody else about how the police operate. Like, police don't just, like, if you got swatted, the police don't just come there for 5 minutes and they'll go, and pat you on the back and fucking leave, bro. It's a whole situation and shit. It's like, that's why it's a crime. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers going out there gung-ho, fucking armor equipped, goddamn tats on the blickies and shit, ready to blow motherfuckers away. And then they're like, oh, bro, I can't. Usually when someone gets caught swatting nowadays, it's actually against law finally, right? You'll get charged for wasting police resources, calling a false report, and you'll get charged all the fucking money. You'll have to pay restitution to the fucking state for how much it costs to deploy the fucking police like that. And it ended up being shit. But Phil don't know. But he thinks everybody's as fucking retarded as him,
At this
bro.
point, 7 years removed from mine.
And sheltered and shit.
It is way more common. I'm just going to say this. Anyone out there who is an internet live streamer who gets any kind of notoriety or any kind of infamy, if you get into internet feuds with people or people don't like you, do yourself and your local PD the favor, call them and say, listen, I'm not trying to start any problems, but I want to let you know
No, run that shit. No, fuck that shit. You run it. Run that shit. The fuck? I ain't afraid of no cops. You shouldn't be either. The fuck? I ain't doing nothing. Right? They come to your house. It is what it is, bro.
an internet creator and streamer. There's people.
This is how white boys talk to other sheltered white boys. This is what you do. If you're being an asshole and you're afraid of the police, I ain't afraid of no fucking cops. I'll open the front door, fucking high as fuck. Like, oh shit, man, y'all here for me? Like, y'all looking for Chill Murray? Here I am. Let's go. Let's do the ride. I won't even resist. Let's go to jail. I'll be out in 2 weeks, bitch.
Well, this has happened to a ton across the country. I just
Come
want to
on.
let you know, likely if someone calls, it's fake. That way you got the heads up. That way they don't come full steam
I ain't
ahead,
giving
knocking
fuckers a
down
heads
doors,
up.
breaking knees, thinking that they're trying to save someone's life. Okay? Sounds like he didn't do that, and that's why this happened. Or maybe it was an overzealous cop. We don't know. Okay.
As for the coffee brand coffee, Jeremy wanted something
Kyle, I get it. I for sure get it. Dude, I'll never forget the first time I went to county jail. Scary shit in my life. But I swear, my life's like a movie. Me and my wife were talking about it. It's like, I might write a book about my life. Because it's kind of like a funny fucking movie. But I'll never forget going to jail. The first time ever. Like, not city jail, where you're out the next day. It's like, you gonna be here for a couple weeks, few weeks. You're like, huh? Like, I gotta wear the outfit and all that kind of shit and get my butthole fucking poked at one time. Like, yep. You know what I mean? You're like, all right. Dude, after that, as long as you're not like an actual piece of shit like me, like committing felonies on the fucking monthly and shit, man, jail's like getting a fucking, like a couple weeks off from fucking responsibilities. It's like adult daycare and shit. Like adult summer camp. You get to watch TV. You get 3 meals a day. You ain't gotta pay no bills, think about shit. And as long as your outside relationships are good and the ties are strong, you ain't gotta worry about your bitch cheating on you. Bro, it's like I'll be back in 2 weeks. That's why I ain't afraid of going to jail. I know I go in, I'm gonna get the fuck out sooner than you think, bitch. You know? You seen it with Boss Man Jack. Like, come on.
uncomplicated, which is why he named the coffee
The
brand
justice
Coffee Brand
system's
Coffee. Coffee
very
Brand Coffee was being
lenient if
sold
you ain't
as
did shit that's
apolitical, though he
violent,
constantly
you know?
So here's the truth. When you name something to be so... Like, I understand when he calls it coffee brand coffee. It's two things. Number one, it's quick to abbreviate, right?
Nah, jail's lit. Jail's lit. I'm a fucking derail. This is the last time I derail. This is for you, Kyle. But this is a fun jail story, okay? Fucking my first time in jail, bro. I'll never forget this shit, okay? How old was I? I was 20, about to turn 21. And this is when I was still partying and more concerned with all that bullshit, right? So I was sitting there freaking out. I'm gonna turn 21 in jail. No! Like, that was genuinely what I was more afraid of. Like, fuck, I won't be able to get fucked up with my friends, and then I'm gonna be stuck in here like a loser, bro. You know, not partying and shit. So I was like literally worried if I was gonna get out or not before I turned 21. It was like about a good month before then. And fucking, it's my first time in there. You know, you hear all the stories about jail and you see all the movies and shit, bro. But I'm made of different shit, bro. I am. I've been to military school. I've always been put in these situations where they're kind of fucking scary, but if you don't adapt, you're gonna fucking like not survive. You know, you're gonna fold and like run away and shit like that. So it's like I'll never forget when I went to military school and my dad told me, don't take anything these fuckers say to you personally, bro. You know, they're just trying to get under your skin and it's gonna help you become like a stronger person. And I'll never forget that. And I survived all this shit, you know? So, but jail's some different shit your first time, right? So I'm in there, I'm scared. My bunkie is this old fucking white man named Scott. Like he was old. Like it was like the Shawshank Redemption, but in reverse. He was like a white Morgan Freeman, bro. And he had a grizzled fucking voice. Like I could do his voice. It was like, so what's your name, young man? And I was like, my name's Chill. Well, it was nice to meet you. And he taught me the basics about jail and shit. And they give you a handbook and shit, bro. You know? And I actually read that shit my first night, like, and it's telling you about how not to get raped and shit like that. And it scared the fuck out of me. Like, they have a handbook telling you how not to get fucking raped? What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, it's like a video game. Like, I need a tutorial on how to survive not getting my fucking anus fucking stretched open and shit. What the fuck is this place? Right? But it's like, the reality is different from all this shit that scares you. So it's like a weekend, and me and my cellie are tight as fuck, me and this little white man. And I meet a guy that I actually met at the clubs in you know, in the city and shit. And he was the head of the blacks. So me and him were tight. He gave me free fucking food and shit like that. But I'll never forget being asleep one night and I smell something, bro. I literally just smell something cooking and it wakes me up. And I'm like, you know, I'm sniffing the air and shit like a dog. And I'm like, Scott, you smell that, bro? I actually wake him up because it smells like someone's cooking shit in the pod. And he's, oh, you don't know? That's the animal shelter next door. They burn the dead dogs and cats every morning. And it's like 2 a.m. So, like, bro, so at first it smelled like roasting meat, right? And then when he said that, my brain and its neurons started going off, and I smelt it, bro. I smell burning hair. Like I caught it finally, and I was like, oh, I almost gagged, bro. But my brain registered it. It's like I smell burning hair, and like when you're younger or you're out of shape, do you remember running a lot and you could smell like your blood in your nose and shit? That's what a burning body smells like. It smells like roasting meat and like burning blood and fucking burning hair, bro. And I'll never forget that fucking smell. It traumatized shit out of me. I was like, what the fuck? So every fucking morning at 2 a.m., I would smell burning dogs and cats and shit, bro. Like, like Joe's fucking wild, nigga. I'm trying to
BSC,
tell
Coffee
you.
Brand Coffee.
It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. We play games and have fucking trivia, and we sit here and fucking like play games to see which race would have to turn for the TV the whole day. Shit.
No,
Like,
it's
dude,
hard to
jail ain't
forget.
that bad. It's
Coffee
like
Brand
daycare
Coffee. It
kind of.
catches. It's you know. But the problem with the name, even though it could be seen as a joke and people will
All
remember
right,
it,
Chill
actually
Marie
it's
story
the
time
opposite.
over.
It's too generic. It's way too
We're so
extreme.
far behind.
What the hell's
bro.
going on there? What on earth? Oh my goodness. Okay.
And more fulfillment, because like YouTube won't last forever, right?
Oh, here we go again.
And I realized that the Trillium thing made me feel really good. For me, I thought maybe.
Oh, bro, the blacks. We would win all the time because they'd be like athletic games. Like, we'd put a bunch of benches together and see who could jump over the most benches in one fucking leap. And it would always be like me and the head of the blacks. And we put up prizes and shit, like ramen noodles and shit like that, bro. It was lit. But we would normally win, but we'd have to take turns. So it was like once a week we did that. But every week, bro, every day, it was like an argument of which race. Because the Mexicans, they just wanted to watch fucking goddamn the shit in Spanish, right? And mi español is C. I could understand some shit, and it didn't bug me. But it's like, I can't understand Spanish fluently and shit. So, like, you know, that should piss everybody off. The white guys, all they wanted to watch was fucking ESPN and sports shit. And it was like, what the fuck, dog? There's more going on than fucking, you know, football, basketball. And the blacks, dude, I swear, we're the more normal people. We want to watch the news, or it was like something, a movie channel. We want to watch entertainment, bro. But everybody else would have watched shit to piss them the fuck off.
Closest I've come to feeling that way was helping Trillium. Trillium? For $5, I'll make a video. Well, look, I don't want to put any pressure on you. All right? But I just want to say...
Oh, there ain't a lot of Asians in jail. So that's not like an argument. And if there are Asians in jail... They're niggas. They're nigga coded normally, you know? So they might gravitate towards the blacks. And mixed race, I've seen this shit happen. Half black, half Mexican guy come in, but he looks black as fuck, like my son, right? But he wants to hang out with the Mexicans, and there's a conflict, kind of like, bro, he's getting pressed against the wall, kind of like, who are you gonna hang out with? Because you can't hang out with both of us, kind of shit, dude.
That it
was
ruined
wild.
My day when I didn't have a new video from you today. I'm just kidding.
I'm saying Mexicans, because where I'm from, they're Mexican. They're gonna be from Mexico. Like, more often from not, bro. You know? They might be from, like, South America, too, but it's, like, a small percentage, bro. I swear to God, you guys don't know how racist even Mexicans are towards, like, South Americans. It's fucking wild.
Just kidding.
In August,
But
Jeremy
no,
received
like, where I'm
custom
from, we just
leashes
call
for
them
his dogs
Mexicans.
and a car from Trillium. Jeremy would send
In the
support
Southwest
to another
over here.
similarly small channel known as Melanie Mac.
You know, just like with Trillium, just like with Melanie, just like with MXR Plays, or, you know, whatever the case
Yeah,
may be.
exactly. Like, if you're on the East Coast, right, you probably have Cubans and, like, fuck. Yeah, you have, like, the fucking people from the other side of North America, South America and shit like that. Where I'm from, we're dealing with the Mexicans, mostly. Like, we are. This is what it is.
Ishra Gaming, you know, don't just do it because I told you to. Watch a video or two and
Kyle, I'm in LA
too.
too,
Melanie
bro.
Mac is someone Jeremy would take interest
Yeah,
in.
so you
but
already
that
know.
would have
Yeah,
to
it's
wait.
all
In
Mexicans
March of
here, dude.
2022, rather than mention Trillium offhandedly, he made an entire video dedicated to her.
Something's been weighing on my mind over the past 3 or so weeks, really the last month or so, and that's really the disappearance of Trillium, a YouTuber that I have a strong, I don't know, like I feel protective. Like, if you go to Trill's channel, like, I watch all of her videos, all of them. I mean, if
What
they're-
is he doing?
What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm sitting here watching you watch someone that's just like you, bitch. Like, what are we all doing, Phil? Fuck.
What is he doing?
What is he doing? What are you doing, bitch?
Exactly. You guys are saying it, not me. You guys are saying it, not me. What is he doing? Like,
read on here, then that means I watched them on a different account. Okay. This is an important part of my day. There used to be daily or every other day videos, but now I feel like I don't
what
want
is
to
he
put pressure
doing
on her because I know that's how she's going to be, how she's going to perceive this, but that's not what I mean. It's just her content is important.
What is he doing?
Her success is important.
These are such horrible reactions, bro. These are horrible reactions. He has like nothing to say, but Phil, he's autistic. He constantly, I think he feels like he has to feel like dead air. Like he has to keep talking or it's not transformative and
Important
shit.
to me. And her safety and happiness are important to
Like,
me.
look at this shit. All this stereotypical fucking streamer reactor garbage he does, bro. He used to say it was fucking unintelligent and only simians and monkeys fucking react like this. Like slap my I don't think I ever slapped my face like this, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here,
And
Phil.
she had disappeared for about
Act like he sat here and rambled and talked to sit here and cover up a lie like this before, bro. He has a whole podcast.
wife, and she's
He has a whole podcast dedicated to covering up his lies, pretty much. Like,
the
get
number
outta
one
here.
person, if I could spend more time with, that I would spend more time with. Okay? 100%. I promise you that. I want to spend more time with her. Right now, we're trying to spend time redoing the house so we can have other areas to do fun stuff together and things like that. Okay? But for me, like, I watch this, I'm like, he is venting in this video to his public audience as if his public audience is his close personal friend group, right? Like, talking about another creator like this would be something you would do to, like, your best friend. You say, hey, this creator really resonated with me, and I love watching all their videos, and it does something to me, makes me feel good every day when I watch her content and stuff. But why would you talk about this to your audience?
What?
Who's supposed to be, watching you for culture wars content, all this? It's bizarre behavior. So number one, it seems
You've
like he
done
doesn't
that. He used to sit here and, bro, oh my God. So much of PPP and fucking Ashton's cum has been all over Phil's lips, dude. Pre-King Snake arc. That there's still cum stains on the fucking carpet that belongs to Kino Casino. Like, there's more Kino Casino's DNA fluid in Phil's house than his own, bro. They owned him that bad. And he sat here and tried to pump them up because he felt like they were friends and all that shit, bro. Huh? Phil did the exact same shit.
have anyone who he talks to about this stuff. If anyone, it should be his wife that he's talking to about this stuff. Why not? That is so weird to me. That is a bizarre disconnect. Okay? And also, he's doing this publicly in his content. Okay? How does his wife not know about it?
Bro. You cannot be saying these things in front of my face, Phil. Philip. Like, I feel like you narcissistically put your wife, bro, in the line of fire of a fucking a high power level A-log like me and all the other motherfuckers, bro, that are kind of like me to hate you. Huh? Bro? You literally... Oh, bro. Who do you think you are? Every single person in Phil's life, he has used this content and aired their dirty laundry in front of everybody. And, bro, I did not need to see how fat Cat was back in the day, right? Ain't nobody had to see that. It was just a fun little joke to think that she was missing on the milk carton, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, who do you think you are, Phil? I said this earlier. This whole stream, all his reactions, that's the one thing you're always going to say about Phil. Like, who do you think you are, bro? Like this whole like, I'm normal. I've never done these things. But the quartering, bro, what? Dog? Ah! It
Like,
should make
listen,
me want to hang myself.
My wife doesn't actually know every day what I'm doing on stream. She'll ask me, hey, what game are you playing today or whatever. Sometimes she'll watch my stream. Sometimes if she's interested in a game, she'll watch my streams. She can hear me. Like right now, if she was upstairs in the house, she would hear every word coming out of my mouth right now. You know what I'm saying? Like
Where the fuck is she? If she was here up here right now, is she downstairs? Is she not at the house? Is she at fucking Tyrone's house, bro?
knows everything I'm
Like,
doing on stream. It's no mystery. If she heard me gushing about, that's what I was looking, that was the word I was looking for. He's gushing, talking about Trillium, right? If I was gushing, talking about someone like this, my wife would be upset. She'd be like, what are you talking about?
Bro,
Why are you gushing about it?
Bro, I got you. I got you, bitch. Phil, you're such a hypocrite. I got you, bitch. What was that 2 a.m. drunk fucking please love me wings stream you did? Or not, it wasn't even a stream. The fucking conversation. You guys remember Phil sitting here all late at night talking with Wings, bro? On Wings' stream? And then Kat actually woke the fuck up and was like, hey, Phil! Phil, what are you doing awake? My big ass has to work in the morning. Hang up the phone with your little friend. And Phil's like, oh shit, I woke up, Kat, I gotta go. Huh, bro?
Another woman, we're married. That's a reasonable reaction to a man who's married acting like this. It is. It's a reasonable reaction.
Married man. A married man, instead of sleeping with his wife, sitting here talking with another locale while he's streaming Call of Duty. Yep, that's what Phil does. What is he doing? What is he? Fucking fuck Phil, bro.
I would expect that from her. If I were acting like this, I would expect that reaction for her to be like, what are you doing? So what's going on that he's making this public content and his wife apparently doesn't know or is okay with it? I'm really
like, it feels like Kat didn't know that Phil hopped on Wings' stream to literally, bro, pillow talk and trauma bond with Wings. Right? Dude, I don't want to have to pull clips on you, Phil. Like I said, I'm semi-retired. I'm semi-retired from the game. But Phil be wanting to pull me back into shit, dude. He do. I'm retired.
For you, I was not expecting to see you here. Thought you were, retired.
The Phil always says some retarded shit. Like, oh, I don't do this, but look at this guy. How can you do this? It's like, bro, I've seen you do something even more retarded. I ain't seen fucking Jeremy sit here and try to cuddle up and gussy up the other locales, drunk as fuck in the middle of the fucking night. I've seen Phil do it, though. Right,
confused.
Whatever. I'm sorry.
And I kind of understand
he bugs
now
the fuck out of me,
what's
bro.
going on. It's not just that this guy was getting harassed online for, oh, you brought up his family member or this or that. It's that basically he has this weird behavior that's going on and people are calling him out for it. And now what's going to happen is the conversation is going to turn towards his private life because they're going to say, what's going on in your private life that you're gushing about other female creators online to your audience? What is happening?
Phil, why do people speculate whether you're divorced from your wife or not? Whether you sleep in the same bed or not? Whether she's fucking some big black fucking onyx god that probably looks like me or not? Why do you do that, Phil? Why is that happening in your universe? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Could throw it out there because Phil wants to act like his life isn't a conundrum of fucking bullshit either.
Happening. It is. That is, again, I told you guys, I wasn't going to sweep for the quartering watching this thing just because I don't like Kino Casino. That's weird. All right, that
Don't forget, the quartering gave Phil literally a softball interview that he wanted from every other big creator, like Moist Critical, that he kind of got from Asmongold. He wanted that from Kino Casino, just little kitten gloves with him, right? And just boosting him and saying, "Oh, Phil isn't that bad." The people that watch him are worse. Some of them are, but like, still, it's not the point. Like, fuck. Oh my god, I can't, Phil.
we got a lot of funny. I start talking about this and we get a lot of shout outs all at once, right? So we've got Flatman B who did $2 super chat and he says he divulged too much personal information. It's shameless. And Bandits Miss did a $2 super chat, says you're being insanely loud. Yes, that's a meme about my wife yelling at me when I was talking with Wings of Redemption one night.
Yo! I don't miss, bro. Who the fuck do you think you are, Phil? Your own audience is saying what I'm saying. Well, what about that shit with you talking with Wings, bitch? Fuck you, Phil.
In this very room, and I was being too loud and she came and yelled at me.
Bitch. All right, I'm gonna shut the fuck up now.
Let's see
I
here.
really will.
Stepdad gifted a sub over on Kick. Thank you to Stepdad. I think that's your third gifted sub of the night now. Or is it your second? I think it's your second. Thank you for that. And not Jeremy Hambley did 500 kicks and says, that's normal guy behavior, Phil. I think you need to touch grass before you become an SJW troll. I'm not trolling. I'm just telling you. This is my factual, I feel reasonable. You guys tell me if I'm not being reasonable. I feel like it's a reasonable observation, right? The guy is supposed to be happy.
You see that manipulation? Real life manipulation of his audience, bro? You guys tell me if I'm not being reasonable. Phil, you're a grown-ass man. You should know if you're being reasonable or not. Okay? It's like Phil fishing for one dumbass to try to correct him live of what he's saying. Probably might go against like who he is and the things he's done.
Married.
I know what the
right?
game is, Phil.
He has his content is
Hey, you tell me if Phil's correct. Yeah.
supposed to be this political culture war rage bait style of content. That's what he's famous for on the internet. That's what people come to him for every day. Come on and destroy Brie Larson. Make fun of this SJW. That's what they want.
That's what they want. I can't, bro. He's so horrible at reading the room, reading what's happening, because Phil is the same fucking kind of person as the quartering. Dude, the quartering was just yapping about Brie Larson because Brie Larson was giving him views, like bitching. I watched some of his videos bitching about Brie Larson back in the day. And that's all it was. Like, Brie Larson's so bad. Brie Larson hates her fucking audience. Brie Larson is ugly and has a stone face. It's like fucking surface level bullshit. That only other chuds that never had sex and don't appreciate snow bunnies for the immaculate creatures they are, sits here and talks all this shit about white women. I hate you talk shit about white women like this. Especially ones that are talented. Brie Larson, she ain't the greatest actress, for sure. But she for sure is more talented than the quartering. I ain't seen the quartering in a Marvel's movie. You know? I ain't seen Phil in a Marvel's movie either.
Suddenly he's making these kind of videos about this particular person.
You know? It's just like, that's what I hate about fucking social media and the internet nowadays. It's just full of fucking these little dick fucking bitch ass chuds, bro, that are tapping into the same people that they are. Just unintelligent, small dick chuds. They ain't had a lot of sex and ain't really interacted with a bunch of women and all this shit. And you're a super fucking spurgy nerd. So, like, women being in anything that's, like, super male-coded and and all that shit. It makes you feel some type of way. Hey, bro, I get it. Like, I don't like how they take a woman and make her look like she could just beat up 100 men sometimes, bro. Like, the most well-trained woman couldn't beat up like 100 fucking henchmen that have basic martial arts training. I don't give a fuck. You know, there's some things like, no, I feel you. It's funny, you know, but it's like, that's where I am. I see the humor and the hypocrisy and the bullshit and things people talk about, but I can't prescribe to the whole, oh, women, like how the quartering and Phil could be about shit. Like, oh, Brie Larson. Oh, we're trying to make all the female superheroes and all this shit. It's like gay as fuck. It's like, bro, there are female superheroes. There's dope female main characters and superheroes. And think about this. You never ever see the quartering and Phil and none of these people celebrate females in fiction, right? That aren't like a consequence of the modern culture zeitgeist and shit. Like Rey Skywalker and shit. Like, they don't talk about like the bitch from Alien, or they don't talk about Sarah Connor, or, you know, if you're anime, nigga, they don't talk about Bulma from Dragon Ball. Like, people that are smart and could do things for themselves when the fucking chips hit the fucking floor. It's always just bitching about the easiest fucking shit to fucking lob shit at, bro.
Is odd.
It's like, why can't Phil actually talk about this shit? You know, it's always just like easy softball shit Phil just reacts about.
Does strike me as odd content.
To really get in touch with you privately.
This is weird. This is very weird. This is odd. It's just like he never tries to... Because he's not intelligent. He's not an intelligent person, bro. And I hate saying that because, like, it makes me sound like, I don't know, I think I'm the smug, intelligent person myself. But fuck that shit. I'm way more intelligent than the quartering and fucking Phil. It's like, the fuck? These are closed-minded fucking retards that just, like, algorithm max, you know? And take advantage of people's emotions, of how they... probably feel about how they get, you know, things that happen to them in the real world. Like young men, bro. I've been there. A young man, you don't know how to really interact with women and humph and rumph, and you try to, but you can't. And you see other guys that probably get the women. You think the other guy probably doesn't deserve a bitch. I've been there. There's things that guy probably has and understands that you don't. And that's the link that some young men are missing. You know, like, fuck, bro. Like, all, like, women, they want to be equal to men. They are equal to men. But, like, fuck. When you start treating them like they're fucking special little delicate creatures, then, you know?
And obviously not that I would expect that. But so...
And that's how the left and the right treat women. It's fucking
YouTube,
annoying.
I'll be keeping an eye out for you.
Like, they can't do anything.
I did message you a
but
few
then
times.
they can do anything, and men are useless.
Checking in on you.
You know, on both ends.
Because we missed you, and we were worried.
Trillian would post sporadically, then disappear entirely in the upcoming months. This takes us back to Jeremy aggressively petitioning for more donations in late 2022. The absence of Trillium, or the multiple uploads a day with the addition of a new company, was stressing Jeremy. He was nearing...
Yeah, because, I mean, here's the thing. Like, why do you think that happened? And again, as a creator, especially a creator who's polarizing, and a creator who has a hater base, like he does and I do, you got to be careful about what you say and do on the internet. So, for example, if there were a
You see Uncle Phil, he has to make it about him. He has to make sure that you remember that in the most fucking ways that benefit Phil, he's like the quartering. Oh, yeah, he has a lot of people that hate him for no reason, like me. You know what I mean?
particular YouTube channel right now that I actually loved, I would never tell you.
Like, Phil, don't forget, Phil's that guy that he wants his cake and he wants to eat it too. He wants to be a victim, but he also wants to be a normal person that could criticize other people, that never did anything that actually probably affected other people, negative or positive, right? It's like, oh, I could talk about this guy, but I never did anything like that. He always wants to fucking have the whole shit to himself.
Because
him.
I know the moment that I say, man, I've been watching these videos from this person who makes, video essays about this topic that means something to me, or I've caught this really well thought out, well executed video on YouTube. The moment that I said it, people are going to go harass them nonstop. Now, does that person deserve it? That just because you like their content, do they deserve harassment? Of course they don't. So if you're
Don't forget, Phil would never do that for a video that's like whimsical and fun. Okay, the only videos Phil actually reacts and watches is drama.
you don't
Especially the last 5 years, right? It's just mostly like, oh, let's watch this person that I think is worse than me reacts to the quartering shit right now. Reacted to Rich's fucking Joon doc. Bro, he barely fucking reacted to his Joon the King doc. He did, but he did in a way where he lied and meandered around everything he could, right?
ever bring that kind of
Well,
stuff.
let's watch Riches and let's watch the quartering. So let's watch it for a week and let's react to it. Phil, why don't we talk about your doc and the things you did? It's all been exposed and I admitted to it, but not really. I hate this motherfucker.
Stuff
Bro.
up. You just keep it to yourself. And I know that when people say
he doesn't keep shit to himself. Don't forget, Phil doesn't keep a damn thing to himself, especially if he thinks he can milk sympathy from you. The only difference between current day Phil and old Phil, from back in the day when I was a fucking kid, was when Phil gives you information about himself. Back in the day, it was genuinely because he was retarded, bro. Like he doxed himself, live streaming, fucking videotaping his mail, and the trackers were able to pause that shit and see his address, and that's where we're able to find where he lives nowadays. And back in the day, his old address, he used to give out business cards with his fucking address on them. Right? Well, let me see. What else can I dig in my fucking autistic fucking head? Dude. What else did Phil share? Phil shares medical shit. He'll be like, oh, man, I don't want you to know everything that's happening in my life, but I'm not going to probably be here tomorrow because Cat has some medical things. But it's not your business. He's done that to his wife. He's done it to himself. Oh, it's not your business, but tee-hee. I have to be gone. I have things to do, but it's not your business because trolls will find out. It's like he wants the attention, but he really doesn't like it. But he knows that's the only way he stays relevant on the internet, is drumming attention to himself. But he has to try to do it in a way where people aren't going to try to tear him to fucking smithereens and atoms and dig all through them for all the shit. But it's too late. We know everything about this nigga, bro. We know everything about him, where he went to high school, his fucking parents, where they live, where he lives. We know every place he's worked, and that's because of him. He sat here and told us, bro, gave us fucking goddamn hour fucking seminars about, I worked at the helicopter company, I worked at Best Buy, and all this shit he suffered through working at these indoor fucking places. Fuck this motherfucker, bro.
oh, what's that YouTuber that you and your
You shouldn't do this. That is pissing me off about Phil. He wants to talk to Wings and the quartering and all these other people when he's done all this shit and he's done it worse and he's done it for fucking just as many years. Oh, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. See, that's why. Fuck yourself, bro. You do this shit every day. You be trying to tell everybody about everything about your fucking life, but then you try to do it in a way where you get all the sympathy, but you try not to get all the scrutiny, bro. You try to erase your history and retcon it and shit, bro. You're the writer on a TV show and you can do whatever the fuck you want, but you're not. We're the writers of the fucking show, bitch. You're the fucking goddamn subject of the show. And it just goes over his head. Whoop! I'm gonna watch The Quartering.
Wife
Fuck.
watch together. I would never tell you because I'm not ignorant. I'm not selfish. I'm not stupid. I don't
I'm gonna fucking shoot myself in the fucking mouth, bro. Fuck. I'm not really. Fuck, dude.
need to make content out of that. So I'm not going to bring it up because I don't want them to get harassed. So I guarantee you what happened was, so at first, this woman saw a surge of support from the internet for her little small-time video channel, right? But then the haters latched on, and now they're going to stalk her endlessly as the result of him making this content talking about her, right? They are. So, yeah, that's what happened. She probably said, I can't take this anymore. I just got to stop completely making any content or responding so I can be left alone. That's my guess anyway. Thank you, Vasil, 1313 super chat. And he says, the Tekkening? Tekkening? I don't know what that means, but thank you, Vasil, for a 1313 super chat. That's actually our biggest super chat of the night. Let's get that on the leaderboard. It would be nice if I could type. I'm so dumb. I have a number pad and I'm using the freaking number row like a moron. Okay. So thank you for that. And then we've got Guitar Player. Thank you for a gifted membership to the community. I appreciate that. Thank you, Guitar Player. That's actually our first membership of the night. SD Chargers did a $2 super chat and says the funny thing is, in his head, he thinks he sounds rational here. I don't know. It's weird. It is weird because, again, you have to, even, he made a mistake. He absolutely made a mistake. If he actually wanted to talk to Elon Musk, he never should have mentioned anything about his size or anything on the internet. I'm serious. Because the moment, oh, I have 1.4 million subscribers that would love to know. Elon Musk has way more than 1.4 million people talking about him at any given time. He doesn't care about your million subscribers. If you had said nothing, maybe he actually would have bit. But when you say you have 1.5 million subscribers, you're like, fuck this guy, right? He's just doing it for clout.
He responded one more time, but it does not appear that Elon replied to him. On December 18th, Elon made a poll asking if he should step down from Twitter. The Quartering,
I remember
in response to Elon Musk, unable to find a suitable CEO for Twitter, stated, quote, Elon, I want to do it, and I can keep it alive. Not only that, grow it far beyond what it is now. I have a complex understanding of all tech, what Twitter needs, and what creators need. I also have a dozen years running a marketing agency that represented Fortune 500 companies.
He campaigned to try to take over Twitter for Elon Musk? For real? And he did it in a public forum? Oh, man.
Like, Phil, oh my God, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Laugh out loud at
I
this.
gotta resist the
I am 100%
urge.
certain I could at the very least help immensely with prioritizing
I gotta
product
resist the
rollouts
urge.
that will
Like,
maximize.
Phil,
Alright,
Phil,
there
you
was
did
one
the
time
same
ever in my
thing.
history. All right, that I did something like that. It was when they were going to take away the Gutex emote on Twitch. They were going to remove it because they said that now he's become a polarizing figure and they didn't want him to be associated with the platform anymore. In reality, it's because Gutex is very conservative and right-wing and it said, like, conspiracy.
So if you're normal and you're not unemployed, Phil's talking about the pog face, like the pog face emote on Twitch. But like, dude, I can't, man. I'll be here all night debunking Phil, lying and pretending to act like he can sit here and criticize the quartering. like I will. I'll just be here all night. I will, bro.
right-wing things.
I can't
And
do it.
Twitch-
We're gonna skip. I'm not gonna do it anymore tonight. Okay? Unless Phil says something super fucking glaring, we're just gonna let it ride. I'm so sorry. But like, it's Phil. It's all he does is lie. it's annoying as shit. It is, man. Like in real life, if I was an arm reach of him, I'd just pop him in the fucking mouth one time, bro.
Just
I would.
very left-wing, very left-leaning.
I would,
Like, oh, we don't want...
hey, if I was able to punch him in the fucking mouth one time, I
this
wouldn't
guy
even make
associated with our site
content
anymore.
about him no more.
And I made it was
I'd
a
be
joke.
done.
It wasn't meant to be serious.
But I
was
can't.
like posting up on social media, you should remove his face with mine. You should put my face with like, oh, or even the O face from my incident or something. You should do that because people that would really stick it to Gutex to have that removed and have my face in place because he doesn't like me. Now that was a joke. I guess some people probably did think it was legit. I didn't care about it. It was a joke. All right. But even if I were the size of the Quartering, and what I mean by that is the size of his YouTube channel, the size of his following, the amount of money he makes and that, I wouldn't be trying to publicly basically say, oh, I want to take over Twitter for you, Elon. Please let me run Twitter for you. I don't think that's a very good idea.
Growth in the shortest time frame, and I would be happy to do it for free, unquote. 4 hours later, Jeremy warned that the culture war is coming down to the next 12 hours. Quote, I am going to sacrifice everything tomorrow and try to implore people to vote no on his poll, unquote. Jeremy, 3 minutes later, blamed leftists for voting yes. Then 9 minutes later, tagged 11 different influential friends. Then again, 3 and 9 minutes later, begged Elon to extend his poll, stating that he is even leaving his bed to make a video. Jeremy continued to tweet. A Twitter user commented,
You want to know the best part about all this? Elon Musk didn't fucking care. Elon Musk, everyone thinks that he's like this super intelligent, serious guy. He's not. Spoiler alert. Elon Musk is not super intelligent, and he's also not super serious. This is the guy who tweeted.
Bro, Phil is just going on bits and pieces of what everyone else thinks about Elon Musk. Like, every opinion Phil has isn't his own. Phil doesn't know shit about Elon Musk. You know what I mean? But people like me for years have been going like, Elon Musk isn't really smart. Like, he's not a smart guy. Fucking everything he does based off other people's fucking shits. And he takes all the credit. Like he's the face. He's the face of everybody's fucking ideas. And nowadays he's such a fucking retard that like if I invented something that gave us perpetual energy, you know, I wouldn't give it to Elon Musk the same old life for $5 billion. He could go fuck himself. He's gonna, because I know 20 years later, people are gonna be like, remember when Elon Musk invented perpetual energy? And he'll be like, no, I did it. But I gave him the fucking goddamn rights and the money. And that's all his ideas. That's pretty much his whole legacy. It's like someone better than him doing a thing and then him just like buying it and acting like pretty much being the face of it to where dumb retards think that he invented it. You really think his stupid fucking ass could fucking really invent and think and conceptualize all this shit? No, dude. And there's clips of content creators hanging out with Elon Musk and going and criticizing his shit and going, wouldn't it be better if you did this instead of this? And Elon Musk going, I didn't think of that. You know what? I'm going to get the engineering team on that today. But you don't be thinking of shit. He's fucking retarded, bro. Point blank period.
Tweeted about the valuation of stock being $420 at a party where he was smoking. And then he got knocked off of the board of directors of said company because you can't do that. But he didn't care. This guy has what's called affluenza. It means you become so powerful, so rich, you don't care about anything because nothing can really negatively affect you. Okay? So to him, he posts up this poll on Twitter.
I like how Phil says that. Like, he came up with that. Like, he came up with it, or he was intelligent enough to come up with such a witty, quick-witted, like diss for fucking Nepo babies. Influenza. I'm pretty sure I heard that on, like, CNN when I was fucking 10, bro. But I like how Phil, like, presents this word. And that's how he does. He presents things sometimes. Like, he came up with it. I like he's like Peggy Hill, bro. If there's a King of the Hill character that Phil actually is the most like, it's Peggy fucking Hill, bro. You know, everybody hates Peggy. Like, if you're in the King of the Hill fandom, everyone hates Peggy's ass, bro. But she's like, Phil, it's a term that I call influenza. Influenza. You get it? It's like, Phil, you saw a shit from a smarter person to you on Twitter, you fucking F word.
To do it for free, unquote. 4 hours later, Jeremy warned that the culture war is coming down to the next 12 hours. Quote, I am going to sacrifice everything tomorrow and try to implore people to vote no on his poll, unquote. Jeremy, 3 minutes later, blamed leftists for voting yes. Then 9 minutes later, tagged 11 different influential...
Need a break. I don't know. I'm feeling hot. I got my air conditioner on max. I'm feeling hot watching this shit. Like, oh my God. Oh my God, man. Oh, okay. No, confirm or deny if I look at other dongs in public restrooms. No, I don't look at other dongs in public restrooms. Sorry if this comes as a shock to you. Oh my God. Well, do I need to comment on anything, or do I think you guys can understand my reaction? It's probably the same as yours. Like, this is not for someone who's running serious business online, and you're supposed to be a culture wars creator. Okay, rage bait is your formula. This kind of content that he's putting out, like, people are even saying this is hurting your brand. I agree. I 100% agree. It is this is hurting his brand. This is now going to make people embarrassed to watch his content and take it seriously. Because when he's putting out that content, the quartering, you mean that guy who was just on that stream with all that women, he said all these insanely rude things and just perverse things. You know, the guy who apparently is simping over another smaller creator, even though he's married. The guy that, you know, is with this conversation with a woman, he's talking about looking at dudes' dongs and taking Imodium AD, going to the fair. Like, yeah, this will 100% hurt his brand. And all right, let's continue.
And he was discontent with the direction of YouTube, now angry that they were pushing YouTube channel promotions, asserting how insulting the proposition was to have to pay YouTube to promote his videos while his subscribers were not receiving notifications. Even so, this service would be on the back of Jeremy's mind. For now, compared to 2022, 2023 seemed like a better year for Jeremy. His life was beginning to see some stability, but then in August, his father passed away. In this video, he reflects on the shortness of life, the importance of spending it with loved ones, and the importance of making peace with others while there is still time. In November, after 6 years of not posting on it, Jeremy resurrected.
Phil's gonna get ready to do a fake generic laugh. And then Joon finished with, and then Jeremy's dad died. And it feels like, oh, did you catch that, bro?
His RC channel, a decision he made to relieve stress.
Phil's
This is
ready
a
to
channel he
laugh
posts
at
most frequently
Jeremy.
too in 2024, a year that pushed Jeremy towards the quartering and away from his failing external projects. Still, a ghost of a
Dude, Phil's reactions are so fake and so hilarious, bro. I gotta pretend to be sad. Because I heard that the narrator said that his dad died. I feel it's like such a basic little alien head, bro. It's so funny.
project would come back to haunt him in a somewhat
Humans are
ironic way.
sad when they
you are
hear
living
other
off
people
people's work
die.
exclusively, I think that's the definition of parasitic. You know, you can make the same argument. Look, I cover other people's news too, right? I try to say, hey, this is where it's come from. Try to give,
Jeremy was irritated that his former employee Ian Miles Chung had posted on Twitter one of the Publica's headlines without giving credit to the website. After Chung got into an argument with Jeremy on Twitter, Chung posted the infamous 2008 video of Jeremy.
Here's the creep advising peds on how to clean up their messes. And his response was to take a video from 20 years ago where I am simply describing to people that when they take their computers in to get fixed, oftentimes techs will look at the files. It obviously had nothing to do with advising predators, okay?
Jeremy is misremembering or lying. It was not just a video informing viewers that techs look at impertinent information when doing repairs. It was also a video giving the specific advice to rename or delete sensitive folders. Advice given after he told a story about how a predator had insufficiently hid their files.
Right.
Regardless, Jeremy threatened.
And as I said, back then things were different. Do I believe that he had intention to try to tell someone, hey, hide your crimes? Probably not. He was probably using that as a general, like, this is actually my real life story of how this happened. And, you know, what we discovered, you as the common person should be doing this. I don't believe that. I don't believe that he's trying to say, hey, I want to protect pedophiles. I don't believe that at all. Okay. But it was a different time back then. 100%. It was 100 times. Time back then, a different time back then. And, you know, internet was different. And now you have to be careful about what you say and how you say it and what context and phrase you say it. Back then, everyone just said whatever they wanted, and no one really got taken into.
Sorry, my wife's watching this shit in our bedroom, bro. And I hear my wife yelling every once in a while, just like me. That's why I love this bitch. But she's like, did Phil really say that? Didn't he fuck a 17-year-old when he's 30? She's yelling this from the other side of the house. Oh, yeah, bro. Phil's wild. It's wild that Phil wants to sit here and think he could criticize someone another locale's history, essentially, right? Every locale's history has like a smidge of pedophilia and maybe some fucking human excrement eating or consumption, you know, and some weird wild shit. But Phil wants that, like, he doesn't. It's like, Phil, bro, you hooking up with your fucking fans and one of them being a teenager when you're my age. Bro, when Phil met Kat, or not Kat, but Panda Lee, he was my age. Okay? You need to put that into motherfucking perspective. I'm a nigga with his own house and a kid and a wife and a baby mom and shit. A degree in things I do. Phil's my age, and he just hooked up with one of his fans on YouTube. 17-year-old turning 18 Panda Lee. Huh? This guy.
Okay? It was a different time.
It was a different time. It was a different time. Hey, remember when it was a different time? When it was okay for, like, people my age to fuck teenagers? Bro, it was in the 20s and the 30s and the 40s. Remember? All these old men were sitting here just marrying teenage girls and shit. It was normal as fuck. Yeah, Phil, it was a different time. Yeah, Phil, it was a different time. I guess, yeah. Oh, we were trying to hook up with 17-year-olds and 30-year-old fucking men and shit.
Okay, so by the way, guys,
Yep.
this is about the halfway point of tonight's
was
stream.
different
So I want to
time.
say thank you if you're enjoying my
Fuck you,
react
Phil,
here
bro.
to the Quartering's documentary by Joon the King. If you are, if you could give the stream a like, I would definitely appreciate that. The likes would help this channel to get into the algorithm and be seen. So if you're here live, give it a like. If you're watching this archived on demand, if you could give it a like, that would help me as well. Leave comments on the archive stream. That would help. Thanks to everyone who is here and who has already supported the content. You guys are awesome, okay? If you like this content and you want to see me do more, you want to see me finish this project this week, you want to see more projects like this in the future, then please support the content if you can. All right, what can you do? Well, super chats, memberships, gifted memberships on YouTube, super stickers, kicks or subs on Kick, or a tip via PayPal. Anything appreciated. As you see, everyone gets a shout out for their contribution. I appreciate that very, very much. Let's keep it going. Let's keep that momentum going. As I said, if we have a great night tonight, we'll finish this react this coming Thursday, and then we can talk about the future. Because people are already asking me, oh, do you have other ideas or other things to react to? We can talk about it. If you guys like it, we could work on it together. Okay? So thanks in advance. Thanks to those who already have. Let's continue. Here we go. Second half. Here we go.
Su Chung for libel, and that's as far as the disagreement went. In April of 2024, Jeremy instead had his eyes on two different creators, Styx Hexenhammer 666 and Melanie Mac. Jeremy started two podcasts with them independent of one another. Styx Hexenhammer has a reciprocal energetic feeding or a sort of pact with Stolnus, a non-Judeo-Christian demon that takes a form of an owl and visited him first when he was a child. In simple terms, he worships a demon owl. Melanie Mac is a Christian self-proclaimed libertarian who states she does not hate homosexuals but does hate their actions. And Jeremy Hammond.
None of these people are actual Christians. I don't give a fuck, bro. I swear to God, I'm more of a Christian than Jeremy and Melanie Cunt and fucking associates, bro. All these fucking dumbass chud fucking... Dude, this is what pisses me off about the Republican Party and, like, the right in America, bro. I swear, the way they use Christianity, y'all have the most fuck-ass, fake fucking relationship with God. You fuckers are gonna burn in the lakes of hell, bro, while God fucking cracks me open a fresh cold one. I swear to God,
He
dude.
is the owner of TheQuartering, a channel...
I'm a degenerate too, but I swear to God, God respects degenerates like me. That's why I'm gonna live longer. I could sit here and probably smoke. I don't smoke cigarettes, but I could probably smoke cigarettes every day and I'll live way longer than someone that doesn't, bro. I'm an actual child of God. These fuckers like fucking Jeremy and Melanie Mac, they're empty fucking vessels. They don't have principles or morals or anything like that. They ain't never really had to live by the Bible, bro. Everything handed to them. I'm trying to tell you, God fucking loves and cherishes and takes into his bosom the motherfuckers that had to suffer in the trenches, bro. The Bible says it. I'm gonna write a hood Bible. You know, the new hood fucking version of the Bible, bro. But that nigga Jesus said this shit. The niggas in the trenches will inherit the earth. Not the fucking con artists and the grifters and the motherfuckers that sat here and made all the money. Dude, taking advantage of your fucking strife and emotions around it. Huh? Like, come on, dude. These fuckers are gonna burn in hell. They are. Jeremy doesn't have to fucking sit here and be an adulterer, and he doesn't have to do no thing that's explicitly against the 10 Commandments, right? But God don't like a motherfucker, bro, okay? That straight up goes against the children of God. The people that actually will not scam other people and lie and meander and steal and kill. The kingdom of the trench is inherited to us, not Jeremy. Why do you think Jeremy's in his predicament and we're all gonna go to bed and sleep a good, comfortable, nice sleep? Dude, I could get as drunk as Phil and Jeremy. I'm gonna go to sleep like a fucking baby. I'm not gonna worry about the internet, what they're saying about me, and huff for rough, because I didn't do shit. I'm a child of God, bitch. Might be an asshole, but I ain't sitting here doing things I shouldn't be doing. You know? Like, God looks over the meek. He doesn't look over the fake ass strong, bro. And that's what the right in America likes to be. Oh, whoa, we love No, you don't. Fuck you. Jesus don't love you either, bitch.
They had the goal to push the conversation, not further tensions. He is the owner of two businesses that, while he desperately wants them to remain
y'all gonna suffer
on the same channel that he advertised.
All y'all that use God's name in vain and my nigga Jesus' name in vain, all y'all gonna fucking suffer, bro. I swear to God. Oh, my mom, I see it in the stars. I have a superpower for that, bro. Just seeing, motherfucker, you could get your consequences. I ain't got to do a thing. I ain't got to spurg out, get mad. Nope. All y'all doing the wrong shit. God sees it. God don't like that shit, bro.
His
You
businesses
know?
is now selling Trump
He
cut
really
books,
don't.
Trump tailgate stickers, and Never Kamala stickers. And by late September 2024, Jeremy was down to running one major business outside of his YouTube because the Publica was no more.
And I didn't have the time to
I hate these fake
promote
Christians.
paid
They actually
memberships
piss
there
me
that would
off,
have
bro.
helped. Sponsors really aren't
You
out
know
there for
what?
news sites.
It's people like Jeremy and Melanie Mack. They're the reason why, like, people like my wife and other people don't take the good news of Jesus Christ and don't accept it, and they don't even give a fuck to listen to it. Because all their lives, all they've seen and hear, bro, are people like Jeremy and Melanie Mack take the good word of God and make it sound like this nigga God hates everybody and he's just like a dickhead, bro. He's like a dickhead that just likes white people that don't suck dick and just fucking eat pussy all day. The biggest pussies I know eat pussy sometimes. Just saying. Not me. Not me though.
That dunks on
You don't know God. These
trans
motherfuckers
weirdos and
that
Indian
fucking
people
sit here and
and
use
stuff like that.
God to make
I
money. They don't
there
know
just
God,
wasn't
bro.
anything out there. So
That motherfucker don't like these people.
yeah, I guess I didn't get any mysterious billionaire donors either.
Jeremy appeared to have remained cordial with his former employees, but not Sydney Watson, his former business partner.
Are the Quartering and Sydney Watson not cool no more? No, 100% not cool with Sydney Watson. She talked massive amounts of shit about me in these feminist DM groups. And one day I'll expose it all. One day I'll share, because all of her woman friends, by the way, turned against her and shared all of her DMs with me. All of her so-called feminist confidants immediately sold her out to me. She said heinous shit about me after I paid for everything with the Publica. And it made me want to sue her because she never paid a single fucking penny for anything at that company. I lost $100,000 or more. Jeremy confirmed doormat. Yeah.
With the failure of the Publica, Jeremy would have to rely more on his YouTube channel.
So, at this point, we're now late 2024. It sounds like he's finally going to focus on his YouTube channel, but he still has the coffee, right? So I guess it's the quartering and the coffee. That's what he's got left. He's no longer doing a million offshoot channels, a million side projects. He's just focusing on that. Okay. Not Jeremy Hambley.
Kind of like me. He's not trying to do DSP reacts. He hasn't tried to do this, and he's just trying to do DSP gaming. Okay, I get it. You see what I mean? That's the point I'm making. It's like Phil actually trying to react to someone that has like a better grifting record than Phil. He has the same record, but like more numbers on the fucking board than Phil does. You really put it into perspective, Jeremy is a way better grifting locale than Phil. By fucking miles. He actually understands the algorithm and the systems and how they work and
500
shit.
kicks and says, I'm hammered right now. Can
Phil's a lost retard still trying to figure it out 15 years
I borrow
later.
$5? No, but thanks for the 500 kicks. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Okay.
Had its best year ever. In June, he broke his record for monthly viewership at 71 million views.
What? Oh, June. What year is this? 2024? 71 million views in a month. What did he cover in that month?
This could also have been a fluke. 2024 was an election year, and Jeremy's channel afterwards could as easily see a decline. A decline that would come at the worst time possible, as he had attracted the attention of two persistent adversaries. The Quartering has made a career by selling outrage, and uses the same strategy to dismiss his critics.
Yeah, Albin says, does Sticks know you crapped yourself in a store?
What?
I know that that Albin's not doing this, but sometimes like leftoids are like, use that to try to make fun of me. I'm like, I told that story on a podcast. Like, you have to also understand that a significant following is going to bring a significant unfollowing. A group of people that hate you, especially if you talk about some divisive stuff. But you have to understand who's on the other.
Actually, they'll follow you even if you're not talking about divisive stuff. I don't think the stuff that I've talked about over the years has been particularly divisive. I think I'm a gamer. I just play fucking games. That's all I really care about. And still people follow me and hate my guts. So.
Why are you
It's
not
like,
thinking about
that
you,
person's
bro?
life sucks.
Shit.
It's terrible.
Over the last 8 years, Jeremy's pleas for support have become more underhanded and more absurd. It began with his initial understanding at the end of his MTG days that having purpose and to define enemies sells better than anything else he's tried. He has thrown himself in one of the most divisive spaces and has done well for himself. Perhaps too well. On several occasions, he has leaked his earnings, flaunted his wealth, and returned for more. Whether he is pressured by anxiety to earn more...
That's his game room, huh? Well, let me look. Are any of those real? No. They're not. Or are they? Most of those... Hold on. Nope. Arcade 1-Up. Anything that's Arcade 1-Up is worth nothing. Because they're all fake replicas that are completely worthless and they're complete rip-off company. They all look like Arcade 1-Up cabinets. Like the whole room. None of those are legit. Even his stools, his bar stools are Arcade 1-Up. If he had walked in there... and that room was legit restored cabinets, I would have actually give him some.
Phil's reacting to shit that, like, no one that would probably watch this would give a single fuck about. You know what I mean? Your average person wouldn't know what an Arcade 1 cabinet looks like, and they wouldn't care. All they see, and this is why, Jeremy was able to look like a successful, rich person. It's like the fact that you have an arcade cabinet, okay? And they probably work and all that shit, Phil. No one cares what company made them, bro. What the fuck, dude?
Props and be like, wow, he's a gamer. He was there back in the day in the arcade days.
And that's what he does. That's what, fuck, man. Dude, that's what Phil does. Buying all these arcade sticks and buying the PC and all this gay shit. All this shit he buys. Look like he's a gamer, pretty much, bro. Like, he's a gamer. It takes his shit seriously.
Arcade 1-Up is complete trash that takes advantage of people who don't know what arcades were really like and makes you pay top dollar for garbage. So, every one of those cabinets...
It makes you pay top dollar for garbage. The guy that's bought like 3-4 different kinds of fucking wrist rests. Literally desktop wrist rests. I gotta buy different kinds of these to see... which ones make me look like an official gamer. Everything Phil fucking buys, bro, and you see on his garbage fucking stream is just like a LARP prop item. So he looks like he's actually like a fighting game player, or he's an actual gamer, or he's like an actual streamer is taking his content seriously nowadays. He doesn't. He doesn't give a fuck about shit.
I'm not kidding, has massive input delay.
Bro.
The games cannot be played competitively or in any serious manner because it's basically...
He wants to see her and like he's talking about other people teaching people shit. I hate this motherfucker,
an emulated
bro.
version running on a laggy monitor. The controls aren't good. I know because I played on 2 different Arcade 1-Up cabinets. It was NFL Blitz and what was the other one? It was a fighting game. Both of them were laggy as shit. They were so unfun to play on because I grew up in arcades playing the real games. It's a complete scam. Arcade 1-Up 100% is a scam and always has been for people who don't know better and they spend money on crap.
Bro, you literally sit here and call everything laggy. Everything, Phil. You have a better fucking computer than I do, and you play some of the same games I do, and you still complain about lag when I don't. You fucking asshole. Like, come on, bro. I'm sitting here rocking the 30 series. This motherfucker got the dopest shit he could get. And he's still, it's like, oh, it's the lag. It's the drop inputs. He treats a brand new computer that he cobbled together in 2025. He actually treats it like it's a fucking goddamn Xbox 360. And people can lag switch you and shit. This motherfucker, bro.
So, I was going to say, ooh, he actually is a retro gamer, and he has a, you know, he likes all this stuff. And then it's
You're not a retro gamer. You can't even beat Mega Man without save states, you fucking cocksucker.
arcade one up, arcade one up, arcade one up.
I could. I'm just saying.
Yikes.
Distraction from his life, or is truly terrible with finances, Jeremy has constantly advertised his financial support platforms, businesses, business ventures, even employee salaries as necessities to fight the quote-unquote culture war. As this pattern has become noticeable, the reality of the wealth he has accumulated and the reality he sells that he's always nearing financial ruination does not meld well. This is why 2025 would be the worst year for him. It would be the year.
Now, what's crazy is, wow, we're only 2/3 through the documentary, and we're hitting 2025. The rest of this documentary is 2025 and the first few months of 2026. So this is going to go heavy into the current drama then. Damn.
That his views, apart from when he started his channel, would be the worst they've ever been. His earnings, while still likely in the tens of thousands per month, will not be going up, incentivizing Jeremy to petition for more money and further fictionalize his opposition that is infinitely powerful.
We are not a dropship outlet. We're a real coffee company. And I made that investment with the plan of having something that could grow. Well, we've never been at our most vulnerable. You probably saw I was selling my Neo Geo collection. I'm selling my Nintendo collection. I'm selling all this stuff to help fund this stuff. And it's because I believe in the things that I'm doing. But now we hit a roadblock that I need to try and reach out and give you an understanding of why I could use some help. I can't confirm this for sure. The only thing that we were reliant on anyone else for was some of the boxes for our K-Cups and some of the procedures around that. Well, apparently that person, I don't know this for sure, but I suspect it, saw my YouTube channel and didn't like my politics. And while we have a 20,000 K-Cup order, basically decided to tell us, to pound sand, or I don't know what's going on. We haven't heard anything back.
The title of this video is Woke Leftist Just Screwed Me Over and All My Staff. Jeremy says he is selling his Neo Geo and Nintendo collection. These are retro gaming consoles and games that Jeremy has a large collection of. As for the core of the video, according to Jeremy, he only assumes the order was cancelled because of his politics. Furthermore, he bought an $80,000 machine to make coffee K-Cups and allegedly took out an $80,000 loan through his credit card to pay for it. That is not even the extent of his debt.
I've got $300,000 almost floating right now in debt. I'm just being dead serious.
Some of the comments on this video read, quote, imagine being financially irresponsible as this and blaming
Feels
leftists
like
for your own
not
incompetence.
me.
Couldn't have happened to a better person. Can't take any responsibility and got ruined in a free market doing what 10,000 other YouTubers have done.
Yeah, and this is the problem is when you
I
have
never done
bragged
this.
about and flaunted your wealth. You said things like, oh yeah, I'm a millionaire. Oh, you're talking about your wife has a plane. You need to sell the plane.
Oh my God, bro. I swear to God. This is all in the context of a video game, okay? But I swear to God, I wish I could just grab Phil, buy his shirt, and just throw him through a fucking second-story window. Like just real quick. Just throw him through a window, bro. He doesn't, he's going to be severely injured or at risk of death, but like 2 stories, maybe 3. But like, I don't want to punch him in the face like Batman. I just want to like grab him and go like, you son of a bitch! And just throw him through the window. Oh, fuck. And just like never talk about Phil for the rest of my life. Because that traumatic injury would make him shut up forever.
You don't need the plane. And you're showing off your arcade room and you're doing all this stuff.
It's like all this shit, this little dickhead kindergartner wants to show off the people on his streams for show and tell. Look at this keyboard I bought that I didn't need. Look at this joystick I bought that I don't need. Look at these fucking, dude, literally, look at these wrist rests I bought myself. Aren't they impressive? Like,
You have to be careful, because what happens when it all gets taken away from you? What happens when the rug gets pulled out from under you? Okay?
Why don't you take your own advice? Why don't you take your own fucking advice? I'm just gonna rip my shirt off right now, dude. Why don't you fucking eat your own medicine, Phil? Fuck. How dare you say this to someone else?
I know, because I've been there.
You're still there. You still live in the same fucking house of debt and bankruptcy, fucking bitch. Shit, dude.
Into insane bad debt. My income was dramatically reduced. I couldn't pay the debt anymore. And I went into a bankruptcy over it, And it's only been maybe the last year and a half where I've actually finally started to recover. I mean, the bankruptcy was in 2020. It's 2026. And still I haven't recovered. My credit is still garbage. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm waiting for this stuff to fall off my credit report.
He's still fucking putting things on credit on his name.
Trying to use my disability against me. Is it funny? Yeah.
Like he's still fucking doing all this dumb shit with money.
Or, you know what I mean? And that's the problem, is when you present yourself a certain way, but then things change, people are going to be like, so what? You had it all. And now you've fallen from grace, so tough shit. Yeah, that,
I'm gonna throw up. Like, he's the greatest narcissist of all time. He's just taking all these things that we've said to him. He's taking all these things that were supposed to help him, and he's using them to fucking try to criticize other people. He's not even using them to help his own life. He's using things that I and other people have said about him and his financial situation for decades, and he's literally going, oh, I'm normal. This is happening to the quartering. This is how he should fix his life. Who do you think you are? I'm gonna shit, dude. Fuck this guy.
So this is rough now. He's basically saying,
This is rough. Like, not watching you go into bankruptcy and then beg for money to save your fucking ass while you misappropriate the funds. Was it fucking goddamn annoying? Oh my fucking God, I hate Phil.
Things have fallen apart. I'm not making as much money anymore. And now I can't even do my K-Cup orders on my coffee brand coffee. So now I want you to support me. Wait, what?
What?
What are you talking about? Why do your viewers...
What the fuck? I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna explode into 1,000 pieces listening to this shit. He's gonna say it. He's gonna say some hypocritical shit.
On your quartering channel have to fix your coffee brand coffee issues. You're the one who decided to start a coffee company. Right? So any issues associated with it are your issues. So I get it. And again, this is the pot calling the kettle black because I made bad financial decisions. I had a big dip in income, and I would appeal to my audience saying, you guys are my only out. I don't know what else I could possibly do because I can't make my bills anymore. I can't even pay them anymore. So I've been in exactly the same situation. Okay? And it's awful. Let me tell you this. When you hit rock bottom and you're like, it doesn't look like there's a light at the end of the tunnel and there's no way out and you're going to start losing everything around you. Yeah, that's when my life was falling apart. My lowest years were like 2016, 2017. I was going through all that personally, and it was driving me nuts. And it made me do stupid things. And, I'm just happy that...
And what are the stupid things? He will never elaborate. He'll never fucking truthfully elaborate. And what are those stupid things you did, Phil? What did you do? What did you do during your bankruptcy that makes fucking so many people hate your ass, motherfucker? Fuck! He's killing me. Phil is getting me with big body shots tonight, bro.
That
Fuck.
My life has turned around. I've gotten out of that,
You didn't know!
So the thing is, I can kind of see 100%. I can see where he's coming from. I can see that what I did also was wrong. And I've already, said to my audience, yeah, it was wrong for me to put that onto the audience. I apologize for it, but I was at the, that was rock bottom for me. I don't know what else I could have done. But the truth is, no one's going to care. right? Like, who cares? Why would anyone care that now your coffee company's falling apart? Dude, you're a millionaire. You've admitted it. People saw you make $50,000 a month on your YouTube channel alone.
Oh, fuck, bro. I think tears are gonna form from my eyes. I'm getting so fucking mad at Phil. Dude, I'm getting so mad at him. I want to shake him like I'm his fucking father. I want to beat the fuck out of him like I'm his fucking dad, dude. His worthless fucking dad that didn't beat the shit out of him. Shut up. Shut up. Who do you think you are, Phil?
Why do they care
You did all this shit, and you still lie about a lot of it, bro. Huh?
that
Fuck.
your coffee company's falling apart? So close it. Who gives a shit?
This guy, I'm gonna lose my house. Who are you? Who are you to talk about Jeremy and how he feels about losing his coffee company and begging for when that's what you did, Phil? Oh, I fucked up my finances. I'm irresponsible with credit cards. I'm gonna lose my house. That's what you did. I'm gonna lose my house, guys. Oh boy, the tax man's after me. Ooga booga. He literally treated like all his issues were like our issues. I should be up late at night, awake, like my house is gonna get lost like his. That's how he treated all his shit. What the fuck, bro? Fuck.
Right? That's what they're going to respond. No one's going to care. When you're so much better off than everyone else, and then you say, I need help, people are going to be like, why? Like, why would I help you?
Narcissism. That's that narcissism, bro. Oh my fucking God. This is why, like, pure-blooded narcissists are the most evil fucking goddamn people ever. Because Phil's taking things that we said about him and his situation and things about him, and he's literally taking these things that he's listened to and is internalized, but not used to fucking improve. He's using them to criticize other people. This is what makes him such an evil fucking person, bro. This is evil as shit. I could criticize you by using the things people use to criticize me. That's what he's doing. Well, like, wow, these are all things we said about your finances, Phil. I'm about to blow up. Fuck.
Right? Why on earth would I help you? Of all people.
300,000.
He really thinks he's a normal person. He thinks he's a normal person. Oh, fuck. I think I'm gonna have a heart attack. Fuck, man. I think I'm actually clenching my chest. Like, hold on. I'm gonna have a fucking stroke. Dude. Whew. Oh, God, bro. Phil's gonna kill me one day. My chest got all tight and shit.
$1,000 in debt. It's almost like woke ain't the only ones going broke. Unquote. That
It's
video
not
was
even
released
funny,
in
but
March,
it is.
which appears
It's
to be the
like,
same month of this live
Phil's
stream
gonna
where
kill
the
me
mutual
one day.
frustration Jeremy and his viewers had clashed.
Jeremy, your show is not worth all of your BS promotions I have to listen to. I'm done. Okay, 757 driver, I'm gonna ban you from chat, and you can suck my fucking ass, dude. I have been live streaming on a fucking Sunday for 3 fucking hours instead of spending time with my wife and relaxing.
Big swing. I'm calming down. I'm shutting the fuck up. I'm gonna shut the fuck up, dude. Yo, thanks for re-upping, man. I swear to God, for 30 months, man. I appreciate you. I'm calming down. I'm gonna calm down. But this shit is infuriating. It is, to me, it is my spurgy ass. Like, who the fuck does Phil thinks he is right now?
I've been streaming for 3 fucking hours. Sorry. Okay?
Yo, thank you, dude.
Sorry if I'm trying to make a living. You can go fuck yourself. Okay? Fuck you. I don't have any time for that. You fuck off. I don't want you to watch my videos.
Give me your address so I can send you a spoon so you can eat the shit out of my ass.
Phil's acting like he's past that. Oh my fuck. I'm gonna fucking punch this nigga in the face in a video game. I always have in a video game. I'm gonna punch Phil in the face, dude. I'm gonna do what Jaha didn't have the balls to do. I'm gonna punch Phil in the face, dude. Fuck me, man. He's acting like he could joke about it. Like he really didn't act like he shit his diaper and he cried in front of everybody. Like he didn't act like it was a thing that he felt some type of way. He could meme and joke. It's so like, bro, that the spoon rat is so unrelated. This is how Phil bitches on the daily if you don't give him enough money. You know? So it's like a self-deprecating, like diversive way. So no one goes like, well, Phil, this is how you fucking have like berated your audience when you weren't given what you felt entitled to. So Phil goes, oh, quick, remember the spoon rat? It's so transparent. It fucking makes me angry as fuck, bro. Fuck.
There you go. Very nice.
It's like the time I told you all the I'll send you spoons to put up your butt. Huh, guys? Like, he thinks it's like a funny joke. Like, no, Phil, it was like an actual thing you got actually, like bent out of shape and emotional about, bro. Like, you were gonna cry, okay? It's not a thing that you could just, like, literally, bro, not even 2 years later, just go, oh, guys, remember when I said this thing? Tee-hee, who do you think you are? You ban people, you berate us, you treat us like we're fucking lower life forms than you, when we're fucking higher lower life forms than you in every fucking way. Even the most weird fucking detractors are yours, bro. How dare you, Phil? Like, it's insulting, bro, for him to sit here and act like, oh, tee-hee. Remember when I came all over my shorts and didn't wash my hands? Oh, yeah, part of the joke. Oh, tee-hee. Remember when I totally lost my emotional control as a grown man? And I told you I send you spoons to send me poo-poo to eat? Tee-hee. Like, who do you think you are, you bitch?
You know how hard I work on my coffee company? I'm
Fuck
not like
Phil,
these other
man.
losers that just do dropship coffee. We have 15 people's jobs that depend on this. So I'm sorry if in 3 fucking hours of live streaming, I talked about it 3 times. I'm sorry.
In April, Jeremy released a video titled "Woke Psychos Try Destroying
That's
Local Business for Being
exactly,
Conservative."
that is exactly how Phil talks to his fucking audience, too. When they don't give him enough money. And that's why I tell her, don't give him money. Don't give him money. I don't care what you do with your money. It ain't my money. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want, but I'm trying to tell you, you want that good fucking Phil content, don't give him money. He talks just like Jeremy did in that clip. And why do you think Phil is so quiet? Look at this dumb little smug little fucking F word, bro. He just sat there quiet just looking at it, bro. Because he can't really contort that into a thing where he looks better. That's exactly how he's bitched at people when he ain't got what he fucking thinks he deserves.
And it backfires, hopefully.
You know, it's
Shut
kind
the
of become
fuck
a meme,
up, man!
on this channel of like,
It's fucking old,
I'm under
bro.
attack. Like, I get that.
This near 14-minute video is about Jeremy being disgruntled that he got a 1-star review. This is a 1-star review out of 36 reviews. The other 35 are all 5 stars. The review in question shows no indication that it was motivated by Jeremy's politics because the user is very specific with their criticism, citing the high price of $100 for 6 items in the package. These are 3 snacks of dubious quality, 2 small bags of coffee, and a reusable K-cup. As evidence that this user was politically motivated, he fed the response to Grok. Twitter's AI and asked it if it was politically motivated. Jeremy then admitted he reported the review to Amazon. The comments on this video are vastly different than the last. They are still in the same spirit, but are cryptic with their messaging. Quote, "The casino sends its regards, Quarter Pounder.
They must have
Bro,
been covering
rule
him
number one
already.
of the internet. Never feed the trolls. The house always wins." Unquote.
You're asking them to do super chats. You're asking them to get
All right, so this is it, the final arc, which is basically where we are today. We have about a half an hour left on tonight's stream, everyone, so we'll get about a half an hour further. And as long as the stream goes well, by the end of the stream, we will continue this and finish it on Thursday.
Well, no, it's funny. No, exactly. Phil could finish this tonight. He could. He could finish this tonight, bro. Right, but it's like there's one last fucking drop of milk I could probably get from this video. One last roll of the dice to hit the algorithm and shit. That's all Phil's doing.
So, again, if you
He
like...
can finish this video tonight. Me and most people that reacted to Joon the King shit finished it that same fucking stream. But why can't Phil? Phil wants to be a normal person so bad, right? But that's the cost. To be a normal fucking person, you have to fucking leave money on the table. Like for Phil, in Phil's head, I gotta leave money on the table. If I don't sit here and react to it every day while it's relevant, quote unquote. Like, sorry to tell Phil, but like the Kino Casino quartering shit, the shit's like, it's not dead, but it's slowing down because like Jeremy deleted his fucking Twitter and all his weird shit, right? So it's like retro. I think that's what he wants. It's like slowing down. People are starting to not give a fuck no more, bro. Like Phil, like always, Phil's like the last on the drama train.
If you want to see me continue, please support the stream tonight. Let's get some likes. Let's get some contributions for the reacting.
Do you want to see a retard, bro? See her stretch a video he could have got done in one day? You want to see him stretch it out into a whole week? You want to see him stretch it out into motherfucking Wednesday? Give him money. Fuck that shit. You want to see better people get it done in one day? They're there. They're already there. They already did it. They did it a few days ago. They did it the day Joon the King dropped the video. Why fucking... Like, Phil doesn't understand this shit, too. Like, if you're so fixed... Like, if you actually want this shit to hit some views and shit, why are you sitting here trying to, like, actually break this video up into parts over a week? And that makes no sense. All the better content creators already covered it in a day or two and made videos and all this shit. Everybody did what Phil thinks he's doing that's clever. And he's so retarded and unaware. It whoop, goes over his head like water on a duck's fucking head and shit.
memberships. You're asking them to do memberships at TheQuartering.com, Rumblecast, watch the videos, watch the ads, and then they also have to buy the coffee? How much more do you need?
Trump, Max, Trump says he doesn't care about the finance of Americans. How old are you, Max? Like, were you like 8 years old when Trump first took office and shit? Like, bro, come on, this nigga shits on golden toilets. Trump doesn't give a fuck about Americans' finances? That's news to me. That's like hearing like Phil didn't beg for money at all for a whole day, genuinely. Like, come on.
Content creators PPP and Andy Worski have been online for a very long time. They are internet justice.
Oh, I saw that
together
Trump said
they
that.
are the Kino Casino. Unlike
I swear to God, I think like Trump just has dementia. He does, bro. He's like I told you for years. He's like Phil. He's literally DSP. If DSP was like the president and fucking like touching his 80s, bro. Like Trump's starting to get a touch of that dementia powder in his head. Yo, all that shit. Trump wants to talk about Joe Biden being sleepy and getting old. That nigga getting the touch of feeling old finally too. You seeing it live, right?
Jeremy's prior
Fall
opposition, their
asleep all
motivation
the
for
time.
choosing their targets is not influenced by politics. They
He
don't
be,
take themselves
"Oh,
or
just
their
rest
critiques
my
all too
eyes,"
seriously. They do
type shit,
accentuate
dude.
the absurdity of infamous figures,
Yeah, I'm
covering
not
their antics
surprised.
on their
It's
live
not a
streams spread
surprise.
across months,
Come
maybe
on.
even years. In Jeremy's case,
I like how Max told me that the sun is gonna rise tomorrow. Hey, chill! Did you know that the sun is gonna rise over the horizon? Don't worry. I'm not even mocking you. I'm mocking like what you're telling me about Trump. Like, I'm not surprised. What am I supposed to say?
they are the worst enemy to have because the Kino Casino does what Jeremy does, only infinitely better. Jeremy draws online stalemates by sheer attrition or
fucking
manipulation.
dying, dude.
He uploads so many videos against his targets and selectively edits
That's
them
why I
that
tell
accurately
y'all,
responding
make sure
to them
your
all
money's
is
right.
unfeasible.
Nobody gives a
Such
fuck
was the
how much
case with
money you
Tulare
have.
Community College and the H3 podcast. He can maintain his ironically skeptic audience with his deception, knowing that they will only ever watch his video on the matter. The Kino Casino, however, just like Jeremy, weaves narratives about creators they cover. Where Jeremy is reliant on a handful of pejoratives that he uses indiscriminately, the Kino Casino is far more crude, specific, and unconcerned with their insults, as Jeremy would later find. At first, their coverage of Jeremy began in 2024. It was mostly through stories he was tangential to. If anything, they were following Styx Hexenhammer more. Interest in Jeremy grew when Styx failed to show up to his live show. This is when Jeremy found out live that his co-host had been arrested for domestic violence.
Whoa.
Jeremy then spent the rest of the stream attempting to
Whoa.
bail him out, even asking if any audience members lived near Styx to walk over the documentation needed for bail. It was not until around April 2025 that the Kino Casino had an invested interest in the quartering. Again, partly because of Styx, who admitted to be working for Jeremy basically for free, likely to pay off his bail, and on a live show fell asleep.
He's not happy right now. He's staring at Styx, and Styx is just in a blissful dream state. On
I saw this shit.
Wow.
This shit was funny, bro.
This can't.
Look at Quartering, bro. He's very displeased right now.
Jeremy fired Styx because of his blunder. The Kino Casino proceeded to cover Jeremy as one of their main targets.
You wanna know what's funny? I wouldn't have fired you for that. I would have been a little annoyed, but I would have fired you. But I would have remembered that shit. Like, you disrespected the fuck out of me, dude. 6? That was disrespectful. That's like strike fucking 1 and 2, bitch.
Not Jeremy Hambley gifted a sub. If
That
you're
was
looking for a
funny as
fiver, you should
fuck.
stop throwing them across the internet. But thanks for $5. I'm not going to complain. You want to support the stream? Thank you.
No, that's funny. I did that on the only time when I went on TBS, bro. They were trying to show me all these fucking retards and all the music they make, and like literally 3/4 of them fucking suck, and it was fucking boring. I thought I was like gonna talk about Phil and Phil shit. We were like, oh, you're black. Listen to all this fucking music and shit, dude. You know? I remember I fell asleep, bro. That's how I looked too. I fell fucking asleep on TBS just like that, dude. This shit's funny. That's how I look too. I was, oh my god, it got me listening to all this fucking garbage, bro. Because I'm
Styx.
black, it feels
And
like.
Styx is just in a blissful dream state.
Ooh, I did so many detractor streams because like a lot of them are boring as shit, bro. I straight up just sat here and fell asleep. And I wake up. Bro, oh my god. I'm not even gonna say which detractor streams I did this shit on. But back when people always were begging me to go on their shit, I go on, and these fuckers are so boring as shit, bro. This was me. I try to just be like, falling asleep. And then I wake up, and I'm, I gotta go. I got shit to do. Dog. I did. I got like shit to do. I was straight up lying. It's like fuck falling asleep. Live on these fucker streams. It's so
Look at
boring.
Quartering, bro. He's very displeased right now.
I wouldn't fall asleep hanging out with Kino Casino. I know that for sure. These motherfuckers have same like spurgy energy as me. You know?
Jeremy fired Styx
Those
because of
fuckers
his
are
blunder.
fun.
The Kino Casino proceeded to cover Jeremy as one of their main targets.
Not Jeremy Hambley gifted a sub. If you're looking for a $5, you should stop throwing them across the internet. But thanks for $5. I'm not going to complain. You want to support the stream? Thank you.
Thank you. Stop giving Phil money. I fucking know my mom, bro. I mean, it doesn't affect me, but stop giving Phil all this fake fucking gas in his dumbass empty fucking head, dude, to sit here and pretend like he could sit here and be like, oh yeah, ha ha ha. No, stop. This isn't Phil. He's sitting there and pretending like he's aware and he's not a low-cal. This is a new little angle. I see him edging out, bro. Don't give him any fucking money. And if you do, you better make sure you know your fucking shit and it gets under his fucking skin. And not get a 10-minute fucking spurt out. I don't get a 10-minute spurt out. You better burn in the fucking deepest depths of hell. You're worthless. Like fucking Indian streamer poo-poo procure streams, okay? Stop it. Stop doing that.
So it actually sounds to me like the
Stop
whole
giving him money
Kino
for
Casino
attention,
putting their
please.
eyes on the quartering really wasn't because of the quartering. It's because they had heard of this antics of this Styx character. And the quartering just happened to hire the guy and was doing a show with him. And then the guy got into so many problems, right? And then that turned the camera towards him
He can't even summarize the fuck shit he just saw, bro.
and his
Oh, it's
reactions and
funny.
things like that. That's what it sounds like, right?
That's what it sounds like. What the fuck did you just see? Can you tell me what you think about the things you've seen, Phil, in front of your face? But you see how he is, bro? So, it seems like Jeremy did a doopy-doo and hooplas were made about it. But I don't really get the hooplas, because sometimes poo-poos make hooplas and dooley wops are unicorns. That's what it sounds like sometimes when Phil tries to react to a thing. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Shut up. Just shut up,
Yeah.
Phil.
Interesting.
The coverage was on Jeremy's
Interesting.
business-related videos. Part
Interesting. So tiddly wops make tiddlywinks.
particularly the ones where Jeremy attributes political beliefs to anyone that negatively affected his business. Jeremy was now dealing with a truly declining channel, a possibly failing business, and the Kino Casino. This is likely why he uploaded this video on May 20th.
This year has been the most stressful, most difficult year of content creation that I've ever had.
Naturally, to counter the stress, Jeremy was tweeting about expanding his RC collection, teasing at more RC videos. On stream and his podcast with Melanie Mack, and now Hannah Claire, a former employee of Tim Pool, Jeremy would speak of buying watches for around $10,000. On separate occasions, he would talk about the customized Cybertruck he owns and how he's thinking of selling it. On Twitter, users pointed out how Jeremy was flaunting his wealth and weaponizing outrage even more for money. He simply responded with, "Stop being poor, F slur." As to only dig himself a deeper hole, he responded to the Kino Casino covering him, calling PPP the only guy fatter than him on the internet, and Andy Worski a burnt-out cokehead. Also adding, quote, "By the way, I'm happy to join these clowns any night on a stream," unquote. The Kino Casino, a live stream and clip channel much smaller than Jeremy, had successfully gotten his attention. Now that they have evidence that Jeremy is aware of their insults, they are motivated to cover him even more, especially now that in June he was continuing to flaunt his wealth by purchasing a massive saltwater fish tank. Only 19 days
That's confusing. He's saying it's most challenging. This is the most challenging time I've ever had for the channel. You know, we have all these problems with the coffee, but then he showed off a giant fish tank that he bought. Why did he do that? You got to make the narrative at least make sense. Like if you're gonna say,
Oh, bro, is Phil good? Oh, fuck. I gotta
I'm
stop.
down on my
I
luck
gotta
right
stop
now.
pausing, bro.
you can't then be showing that you bought expensive stuff.
Look how Phil. Look. That's how a liar. Tries to look in your eyes to look like he ain't lying to you, bro. You know, this is how a con artist will look in your eyes and say that someone else is a bigger con artist while looking at you dead in the face. I love it. Oh, fuck this dude, bro.
You know what I mean?
Fucking Uncle
The other
Phil.
thing that's a questionable
Jesus Christ,
point here
man.
that I forgot to bring up is that Joon the King said 2024, notably, what was it, June 2024? He
I
has
swear, if I had the same history as Phil, I wouldn't even cover this quartering shit. Even if it gave me like 500 extra views on some shit. You know what I mean? It's just like, it ain't worth it, bro. Should be fuckers on my ass that, like, you already know. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether I feel justified or not, no. Like, they got me dead right on a couple schemes and misadventures. Like,
71 million
and
views
Phil
on his YouTube
knows
alone.
it. He knows
And
he's
that was the
so
biggest year he
bold,
ever
bro.
had was 2024. It was huge because of the election. So in reality, he made a lot of extra bank that year, right? Tons of extra bank. Now, it could be truthful. The next year is his worst year ever, but he just came off of his best year ever, then went to his worst year. You know what I mean? So it's not like, oh, I just had 3 bad years in a row. It was you literally had your best year you've ever had in your history as a creator, followed by your worst. You're not necessarily destitute, right? Unless he blew it all. Is he the kind of guy that the money is coming in and he's just immediately spending it all on the businesses? Like there's no actual saving.
He's talking about Jeremy like we talk about Phil. It's disgusting. It's killing me. It's actually like eating me from the inside out, bro. It is. Like, I'm just, oh, fuck. I can't. I don't know if I can fucking make it through this, guys. I need
There's
to
no
pray to
investing.
God.
It's just immediate re-spending and
This is
reinvesting on
actually
more projects
fucking
and things.
pissing
And he
me
just
off.
has, he's not liquid. Like, he's not liquid at all. It's just all.
He's not liquid at all. He's not liquid. He's not liquid like me. He's not liquid like DSP. DSP is so liquid, bro.
Blows out
Ah,
the door. The moment it comes in,
shit.
it's out again to spend on something else, which is bad, obviously. You don't want to be like that. So that's what's crazy. Like, so now it's his worst year ever. He probably assumed, oh, 2024 is my best year ever. We'll continue on this streak of great years. And then all of a sudden, 2025 hits and he's way down because the election's over. No one really cares. They don't want to talk about Trump anymore. So now he's floundering. And now he has to keep trying to find ways to raise money, and it's not working anymore, right? But then why would you show off, oh, I bought a fish tank? That, at least make the narrative make sense,
Jeremy
You
uploaded
know.
a video titled "I'm Destroying."
You know, I'm so good at it. Oh my God. It feels so good. I wouldn't be on his ass. Even in semi-retirement. Oh, fuck. I hate this motherfucker, bro. Fuck.
On my channel. In the video, Jeremy talks about having
Dude.
terrible anxiety.
He makes me want to stand up for Jeremy. You know what I'm saying? LTG be doing that and Phil be doing like, fuck, man. Whenever a locale talks about another locale, depending on how much you know about, whatever locale, it makes you almost want to stand up for the other locale. Like, shut the fuck up. You're not going to talk about this other locale, you bitch. I almost want to stand up for Jeremy, but he no. You know what I mean? It's like, that's why it's like, I'm going insane watching this shit tonight, bro. Like, Jeremy, he deserves for everyone to shit on him, right? But it's like, fuck, I wish Phil got the same kind of fucking energy too. Fuck him. Phil deserves to get the same kind of shit as Jeremy, bro. What the fuck is this? What is this world? I don't want to live here anymore. Kind of shit, dude. Like,
Spending
what?
nearly every night thinking about how he's going to save his channel, while reminding his audience that his channel needs to succeed for the sake of his employees.
That all rely on YouTube, which has
Thank you, Guitar Player, for a gifted membership. I appreciate that. We're in the home stretch of the stream, guys. Probably about 20, 30 minutes left tops.
I'm not gonna last.
And
that
obviously,
long,
we're getting
bro.
into the more recent things that you guys are probably going to want me to know more
I'm
about.
not
because
gonna
I don't know
last
anything
that
about
long.
these again. I
don't
haven't
think,
followed
bro.
any of this stuff.
Shoot.
Um,
I've got that stamina like I used to for Phil.
so thank you so much for the support.
His tomfoolery.
Cool.
extremely consistent for me over the past 5 years. For the first time in 3 or 4 years, I have started losing a lot of subscribers, hundreds, thousands a day. I couldn't figure it out. I can't figure it out.
Jeremy pleads to his audience, claiming he is reducing the amount of ad reads to 1 a day. As for his content, Jeremy wants to create in-depth videos and be wrong less.
I think the market has shifted, and it's no longer okay just to have to, just to read an article and give my, whoa, that's crazy. I need to be better. And to avoid having my wife sell her feet pictures, I have hired a researcher full-time.
Can't you just get
What?
a job? That's funny.
To avoid having his wife sell her feet picture. I'm not even going to touch that one. I'm just going to pretend like he didn't say that. Let's continue.
I was having,
I'm not even gonna touch that one. He's such a fucking
near daily
F-word,
anxiety.
bro.
You see me squirming around, doing this, touching myself, like it's a weird tick, like touching my heart.
Jeremy was agitated.
You wanna know what's funny? Phil forcing his wife to work part-time, folding clothes and collecting cards. It might as well be the equivalent of just making her sell feet pics, but not well. You know what I mean? Like, bitch, you might as well have Kat selling her feet pics, because that bitch is less useless doing what she's doing now. You know? But fucking Phil, the way you want to talk, you might as well throw everything in there. Shoot.
Anxious, and one of the casino's
Let's
prime
make
targets
Kat a
on the
star.
July 4th stream. Here, they covered the previous month's happenings, even Jeremy's new, inferior Rumble contract.
So now
Let's
what
just
he
say we-
has to do, because of his Rumble deal being changed, he has to show the Rumble subs, and he only gets half of that, honey.
Let's just say we took a pretty huge pay cut at the end of our Rumble contract, and
I wonder why.
Let's go to his most recent video and see if anything
I
has
was
changed.
gonna. That's what I was gonna do.
By the way, what's the
know.
title of this
What's
video?
this video?
Flight forced to emergency land for insane reasons. So it sounds really clickbaity to me. Okay, at least it didn't start with a coffee mug.
What's the thumbnail? Hang on, let's see the thumbnail. Let's see. I'm done.
I'm done flying forever.
What?
So it's just full on clickbait bullshit.
I mean,
Gotta
there's
fill
been
that
so many
dead
creators
air,
that
bro.
that's been their content for the longest time. This clickbait, that's not even what the content of the video is. I can't. What is the content of the video? Do you think it will really be that? It's crazy, but that's what they've been doing for so long.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Oh man. Okay.
the last chances to
God,
get
fuck
your
that.
Yes! Immediately!
I swear to God, Phil needs to die in his sleep. He needs to die in his sleep, like ASAP, bro.
He's immediately
He has to,
shilling the
right? Like, if there's
coffee.
any justice
How
on
long
earth,
did it take for him to shill the coffee?
35.
we get recouped all of our
35
fucking
seconds.
time
Yeah,
and him just
literally-
like dying in
literally
his
no
sleep.
content before
He
the
wouldn't even
shill.
feel anything.
Hey, listen. You guys can give me shit all you want for saying that I asked for contributions, which I do. Okay? I don't shill. I don't.
I'm not gonna pull the clips, bro. All the products Phil's fucking shilled for. The chair that he's sitting in right now, he shilled for. He did a whole advertisement for all that shit, bro. The King's Throne of Autism. Yeah. With the footrest and all that, the doodly shit he has on it, the spinny chair he has, he sits on every day. Yeah. What else? Oh, bro. He sat here and fucking shilled for a few things, man. Whenever Phil is given the chance, just giving some free shit and feel like he's like an actual contract, he'll take it. He will. And he showed that at least like 4 or 5 times. As much shit as he wants to talk about other people, bro. He's the biggest hypocrite ever.
You
My
can't
mom.
say DSP sits here and shills product all day.
Phil considers himself a product. Don't forget, Phil has a really weird, autistic, deluded head. He thinks he's an actual product that has to be advertised or promoted and shit. Like, he shills himself. Nothing wrong with that, but you can't say you're not saying. You're like, bro, you've been here 15 years. You're just as fucking corporate as fucking the Big Mac, you know? He's like the fucking reverse Big Mac. He's like a chum bucket in fucking Bikini Bottom. It's a garbage, nasty fucking product, right? But hey, the chum bucket's still in business. So some people are buying the garbage of fucking sloppy sells and shit like that, dude.
Can't. My product is what you're seeing right now. And if you like
Literally, he sells like fucking, he's like Plankton from fucking SpongeBob, homie. My product is fucking chump.
that product and you want more of it and you want to see it improve, support it.
All right, I gotta get out of here. I do. I got other shit I gotta do. Gotta hop out of here. I gotta go to bed. What do you gotta do, Chill Murray? Bro, I gotta sober up and go to sleep and take my son to school. Yo, you wanna know what's dope about taking my son to school? I swear to God, there's like 2 moms there that are divorced with fake big ass titties that flirt with me, and they make me feel like a fucking like a rich young man sometimes. Like, literally, they're like old as fuck. And then there's like one mom there that like doesn't flirt with me or anything. I don't give a fuck. And she's cool as shit. She's like a anime nerd. And then the rest of the people I sit there with, they're like, you know, the other parents are all like black and white, like millennials like me. So we sit there just talking about like the magic school bus and shit, dude. We do. I did this morning. I took my son to school, and one of the homies, he's like, yo, remember Captain Planet? How for rough do you ever show your son that? And I was like, hey, fuck no, I ain't show my son Captain Planet. You know, it's cool. It's a good time, but I can't be a degenerate. Your boy got to hang up the Chill Murray cape and cow and be government name. Normal guy. So I'm going to get the fuck out of here, bro. Yo, this is the worst shit ever. I miss Phil. Dude, I do miss Phil when he reacts to shit. But this is just so fucking disgusting and egregious and annoying and hypocritical of Phil. It's getting all the way under my skin and my epidermis and shit, bro. Like Phil's like, so. And then he wants to talk about the quartering like Phil isn't some kind of fucking internet retard grifter himself and shit, you know? It's like, it actually fucking fucks with me a little bit. But I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, dude. We're gonna fucking keep watching Phil finish this. It's crazy too. That's another thing that's annoying about Phil. The way he takes like one piece of content, whether it's a game or a documentary like this, right? He'll take this shit and stretch it over like a week or 2 or months, bro. I'll never forget him taking a Oblivion playthrough and making it like 6, almost 7 fucking months. Like, this motherfucker has no shame in milking in the fucking trench, you know? Like, Phil's horrible. But when should I be back? I'll probably be back Thursday, if not Friday, okay? Other locales. We got like other locale shit we probably got to talk about. Yada yada whoop de whoop. And I got a new, like, pretty dope fucking game I found. I want to plug you fuckers into. But I'll be like an insomnia stream. So that might be like early in the morning, like hell early. But we'll see. I had a lot of fun tonight though, dude. I did. Just kicking back. It wasn't fun though. I'm not fake. I'm not going to see her be fake. It was not fun. Sitting here watching Phil pretend and LARP like he's fucking normal and not a con artist and shit. Fuck Phil. I hope he dies in his sleep in a video game for that. Okay. Till the next episode. Take care of yourselves and each other. Stay high. Stay hydrated, bro. Don't be letting the man keep you down, dude. Fucking have a coat, a fucking coat. It's cold outside. You know what I'm saying?